Good evening, and welcome to Big Z Sports presentation of high school football playoffs. Tonight, DAC Vitamins and Minerals, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellis, and TMK Valley Propane presents the Garaway Pirates versus the South Range Raiders in this Division 5 Region 17 semifinal at Minerva High School. Tonight's game is also brought to you by the First National Bank of Denison, WM Commercial Roofing, Wood Electric, and Keim Home Center. Now let's head to the Hartzler Quality Housing Mobile Studio for the best coverage of high school football with Big Z Sports.
Welcome into Week 13 of the high school football season. We are at Minerva High School for the Garaway Pirates and the South Range Raiders. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Geckler with Robbie Anderson and Josh Jarvis on the sidelines tonight for Big Z Sports. And, guys, we are here in the pregame as we're getting ready for kickoff coming up at 7 o'clock. And, Robbie, Week 13, when you get to this point in the season, every team you play is fundamentally sound and really good.
Yes, they are. They've been working for this all year, and it's two-story programs going at each other tonight, Garaway and South Range. I mean, one's going to move on to the regional finals. We have one that's been to state how many years? Garaway made their first trip last year, Final Four. So, two-story program, battled out here to move on. It's going to be a great show tonight.
You were a coach. You were a player in the playoffs. You played at Indian Valley. You coached at Sandy Valley as well. What's going through the mind of these coaches and players right now?
Got to be perfect. Everything's on the line tonight. You win or go home. That's it. And the coaches, you got to know what the players want, what's best for your team, and the players, you just got to go out and execute. You got to try to be as best as you can tonight and not make any mental mistakes.
We're going to be joined here now by Josh Jarvis on the sidelines tonight for Big Z Sports. I'll call you coach because you were at one point, but Josh, thanks for coming to join us, man. And you were on the coaching staff 3 years ago when this Garaway Pirates team played this South Range team. Different facility. It was over at Louisville. But, what's going through the mind of these Garaway coaches? You know these guys very well.
Yeah, I've known these guys, and I talked to these guys throughout the entire season and through the week. They're very familiar with this team. I know they have a new coach this year, but talking to their coaches, he was on staff with the former coach. He's running the same system, so they're familiar with this program. It was only 3 years ago, so there weren't too many kids on this team. You know, some of those kids have graduated, and I guarantee you they're going to be in the stands tonight rooting them on. But that 15-12 loss still sticks in the minds of a lot of these players and a lot of these coaches. There were opportunities in that game. I remember on the sidelines there was one opportunity on a blocked punt that just barely missed, and then a touchdown pass that I still can't understand how one of our DBs didn't get his hand on. So there were a lot of opportunities in that game. They felt so close. And again, this year they're well matched up between the two teams. Their coach is confident. I'm sure South Range feeling confident, but a lot of the coaches and players on this side remember that game, and they'd like to get a little revenge in this one.
Obviously, you've been away from the program for a couple of years. You were a special teams coordinator, coaching other things as well here, but you know two groups of these kids, the seniors and the juniors, a sophomore and freshman. Not real familiar with them, but you know the seniors and the juniors very, very well. What's going through their minds right now as they know they faced this team 3 years ago when they were freshmen?
Well, ever since they've been freshmen, they've been in this game. They've been to the Sweet 16 before. This isn't something new to them. And so they've grown up like this throughout those 4 years. So I think that's a huge benefit to them. South Range is no different. They've been this deep as well, as Robbie said. But these guys are comfortable in this setting. They've been here before. Last year, especially the seniors and the juniors that got to play a little bit, they know what it's like to win in advance from this game. So I was just over there on the sidelines. A lot of the guys that I remember, came up to me. They're like, "Hey, you're over here on the sidelines." I said, "You're right, buddy." I said, I'm with you. So they seem really relaxed. They seem excited. But again, I think that having that opportunity to play in this game multiple times before and watching your upperclassmen play, now they get the opportunity. I think that gives them a great opportunity in this game.
Well, Josh, again, thanks so much for joining us tonight. It's been great to have you back, and hopefully we can do this more down the road, and we're looking forward to what you're going to bring here for us tonight.
Absolutely. Hopefully we'll do it next week.
Absolutely. I agree with you there. Robbie Anderson, Josh Jarvis, I'm Joe Geckler. We'll be joining you back again at 6:30 for our Wood Electric pregame show and get you into the huddle with both coaches. That's coming up around 6:30 right here from Minerva High School with Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Hey there, football fans. For over 60 years, Hampshire Insurance has been a cornerstone of the Sugar Creek community. We specialize in home, auto, life, commercial, and farm insurance. With our friendly and efficient service, you can rest easy knowing Hampshire Insurance is providing a path forward when the unthinkable happens. Give us a call at 330-852-4087. Hampshire Insurance, proud supporters of high school sports and your trusted neighbors in Sugar Creek.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Triad Roofing and Services in Strasburg has been your commercial flat and sloped roofing professionals since 1979. They do commercial roofing and offer free estimates. Businesses, now is the time. Set your appointment before the weather changes. They can fix your roof before problems occur. They offer maintenance plans. Will come out twice a year, clear drains, and inspect your roof. To find out more, go to triadroofingandservices.com. That's triadroofingandservices.com.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Want to stay warm in your vehicle this winter? Call the Remote Start Pros at Cartoons and Accessories in New Philly. With over 15,000 units installed over 18 years in the market, Cartoons in-car experts have the expertise to get the job done right. Cartoons carries a full assortment of remote starts that give you any desired range needed to warm up your car from anywhere. We also do diesel vehicles as well as standard ship vehicles. So don't delay. Call Cartoons today and schedule an appointment and stay warm all winter long. Cartoons at 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. 330-339-2006. Be there.
Ready to unleash your inner champion? At T County Boxing Academy in New Philadelphia, we're not just about throwing punches. We're about building confidence, discipline, and strength. Whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or looking to sharpen your skills, our expert coaches are here to guide you every step of the way. Train like a pro, fight like a champ. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up today and start your journey to greatness.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialists in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Brings cool evenings, football games, and weekend camping. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District has the perfect way to recharge after a long week at work. A place to sit around a campfire making s'mores and relax as you watch the snapping and flickering flames dancing under the moonlight. Choose a campsite at Atwood or Tappan Lake Park for your fall weekend getaways. Camping is the perfect way to spend an evening under the stars with family and friends. For more information, visit mwcd.org.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook.
All the talks we've had over the years, including what you've told me about not using alcohol and other drugs, they stick with me. And believe it or not, they really do make a difference, especially at times that matter most.
Hey, want a drink?
No thanks, I'm good. So thank you, Dad, for talking and preparing me for what's ahead.
Thank you for talking.
For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov
or go to empowertusk.com.
Welcome into Week 13 of the high school football season, live from Minerva High School. The Garaway Pirates, they travel up here to take on the South Range Raiders. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Geckler, along with Robbie Anderson and Josh Jarvis on the sidelines tonight for Big Z Sports. A beautiful night for some high school football. It's cool, kind of chilly
Maybe a little bit.
Maybe a little cold even. The rain is trying to come down a little bit, spitting a little bit, nothing major. The field's not slippery or anything, but battle of two great teams in Division 5, Region 17. They've played before to go to the regional championship game next week. That's what's on the line tonight.
Oh, yeah. Like I said a little bit ago, two-story programs going at each other that love to run the football. And I'm looking here. We got one team, 183 yards a game. We got another team that's 273 yards a game on the ground. Woo, boy, it's going to be a good show.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup tonight. Again, like you said, both teams love to run the football. Garaway likes to throw it around, spin it around a little bit as well, led by their 6'5" quarterback, Brady Geibel. Of course, on the season, almost 1,700 yards, 17 touchdowns. But one thing I've noticed out of Brady the last couple of weeks, and maybe not the last 3 weeks, is he's ran a little bit more.
Yes.
He's been a little more effective on the ground with his legs. I think that's going to play a big part here tonight.
Oh, 100%. He sees coverage. He sees everybody covered. He's just going to take off and run, and that's something he's getting used to a little bit more, I feel like. But I feel like he's getting more confident in his passing game, too. Last week we saw the deep throw on that little slip and go he had down the left sideline. Let's see if they come back to something like that tonight.
Now we flip over to South Range, and they're led by two guys offensively. Number 12, Tristan Toy, who is their quarterback. He's thrown for 1,330 yards, also ran for almost 890 yards. So he can do kind of a little bit of a dual threat a little bit, but their workhorse in the backfield, number 34, Aiden Dominguez, 1,285 yards, 17 touchdowns, but he's a load. He's 6'3", 200 pounds. He's a senior. And those are going to be two guys to really watch for offensively for South Range tonight.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward. It's my first time seeing South Range in person. I've always heard about them and how good their program is, but this is my first time eyes on them. And decent size, and I can't wait to see this running back run. We have some good running backs we've seen this year, so let's see if he is at the top of that list, see if he's as good as what they advertise.
Absolutely. We're going to head down to the field. First time to the trip to the sidelines, brought to you by Hampshire Insurance, and bring in Josh Jarvis, a new guy to the crew for us here, and Big Z Sports. And Josh, we talked in the pregame a little bit, but you were a coach a couple of years ago on this Garaway staff. You know, what's going on in these guys' head right now as they prepare for that maroon and gold to your right?
Well, as I mentioned earlier in the pregame, these guys have been there before. This is not something new to them. I just got done talking to Dylan Sunland over here. He seems excited, all smiles. That kid's always smiling. Brady Geibel, too, you just mentioned him. He seems excited. I think these guys are relaxed, and I think it has in large part to do with the fact that they've been here before. They've been in this game before. They know what it takes to advance in this game, and I just think they're excited and ready to go.
What's the crowd look like over there for Garaway right now as we get about 26 minutes or so till kickoff?
They're still trickling in a little bit here. I'm still waiting on my wife and kids to show up. They should be up there soon, but there's a little bit of mist falling down. I just checked the weather a little bit ago. It looks like it's going to be 48 degrees all the way until midnight tonight, and hopefully this rain is supposed to stay away from us. So they're all bundled. It's a little chilly, but they're ready. They've been here before, too.
Absolutely. And Josh, when we got here, we were talking as we walked out onto the field here. I personally feel it's a little dark down there. Do you feel that way as well?
Yeah, and when we were watching pregame, and the punters especially, these lights are pointed downwards on the field. And so with some of those punts, they get 25, 30 yards in the air, and then all of a sudden they disappear. It's really dark out here. The lights on the field are good as long as the ball's down, but once that ball gets above the lights, it's going to be a little bit tricky, especially for those punt returners.
Well, Josh, try to stay dry. We'll check in with you right before kickoff. That's Josh Jarvis on the sidelines tonight, again, brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. And, Robbie, there's been a couple stadiums I've been at the last few years calling playoff games. Canton South comes to mind a little bit. We were there for a New Philadelphia playoff game, and it was a little dark. I felt really dark, like over in the far corner away from the press box.
Yes.
It seemed like it was really dark. I'm not picking on this place by any means. It's a beautiful facility.
Beautiful.
Great hospitality. Garth Evans, the athletic director here, does a great job as the athletic director. But just my observation, I just feel it's a little dark.
Yeah, like Josh just said, it could be an advantage if you have a kicker that can boom it, have good hang time, hide it up in the lights. Because I watched Jace Wallach punt, and I lost it.
Yeah.
I lost it in the lights, so that could be an advantage for the kickers, even in special teams. So I mean, it's good to know, but let's see what happens.
Absolutely. We're going to take a timeout, come back, and we're going to be joined in the huddle by South Range head coach David Rock. That's after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports with Claxon Communications.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Novelis, the world leader in aluminum rolling and recycling, is searching for you. Current openings include continuous improvement specialist, mechanical engineers, automation engineers, electrical engineers, electricians, mechanics, and maintenance workers. Novelis offers industry-leading pay and benefits. To learn more, go to novelis.com/careers and search for Eurexville. That's novelis.com/careers and search for Eurexville.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check your propane tank or forget to order your propane on time? TMK Valley Propane now provides reliable remote tank monitoring technology. Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting Hartzlers.com.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. You're listening to the Wood Electric pregame show. Robbie Anderson in the huddle with South Range head coach David Rock, presented by Eagle Machinery. Coach, last week the Raiders knock off a pesky Girard ball club, 49-30. Looking back, how do you feel your team played?
I think we played better probably than the score indicates. I think outside of the last 7 minutes, we were in control of the game. I'm not thrilled with the way we finished the game. But, they're high-powered. They're a talented group, and they're really well coached. I think it's hard to beat a team twice. So just happy with getting out of Dodge. I mean, at the end of the day, this time of year, you're trying to, survive in advance no matter what it looks like.
Coach, you have a senior-led team. They have won a lot of football games during their 4 years at South Range. Talk about what they mean to the program and about their leadership.
Yeah, I mean, they've been terrific. As proud of them as we are, the things they do on the field, probably more proud of the way they handle themselves off the field, what they mean to our program in terms of leadership, in terms of interacting with the community and one another. They're a special group. We've known they're a special group since they walked in the door as 9th graders, and all they've done is continue to impress us and continue to, I think, move the bar higher.
The offense is led by senior running back Aiden Dominguez and QB Tristan Toy. What do they mean to the success of your offense?
Well, I mean, they're both dynamic players for us. As good as they are offensively, they both play special teams. They both cover kicks. They both, they're on the pump block team. They're on the punt team. I mean, they mean a ton to us. They're great leaders and guys that have invested so much, throughout their lives in this program, and we're fortunate to have them.
Coach, on the Week 13, the regional semis, how's practice been?
It's been good. It's been a short week for me. I actually got sick last week, so I wasn't in practice Monday. I think it's the first practice I've missed in, 13 years probably. But it's been good. The assistant coaches did a great job getting the guys ready. I think you can tell when your guys are hungry. Our guys are still hungry. We've had a great week. The weather cooperated for the most part. We were inside yesterday, but guys are locked in and ready to go.
Coach, the Garaway Pirates stand your way this week for another trip to the regional finals. What do you know about them, and what do you expect from them tonight?
Well, I think, but then when you talk about Garaway, you start out with just what a terrific program they are. They're no stranger to this time of year, and even further, obviously, in the state semis last year, and I think they've been in the Sweet 16. I don't know, it feels like every other year for now, for 20 or 30 years. So just a ton of respect for Coach Wallach and what he does, and just the style of ball they play. I think they're a really physical ball club that does a great job, in focusing on attention to detail and putting their guys in the best spots possible. And we know we've got a dogfight on our hands, and I think for the fans that are coming, they're going to be looking forward to a good one.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Raiders to knock off the Pirates here at Minerva and move on to Week 14?
I think for us it starts with, working the run game offensively and trying to slow down their run game as much as possible. Anytime Northeast Ohio playoff season, that's part of it. I think we have to minimize penalties, play great special teams, and then try to win the turnover margin. I know it sounds cliche, and probably 99% of coaches would tell you that, but it's what it's about this time of year, and that's what we're preparing for.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
You've been in the huddle with South Range head coach David Rock. Coming up next, Joe Geckler will be joined in the huddle by Garaway head coach Jason Wallach. You're listening to the Wood Electric pregame show right here with Big Z Sports.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yerkesville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Dan Hosteller of Ferris Chevrolet Buick Toyota. High school sports brings out the best of our high schools and our communities, and the people at Ferris have always been behind the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks that we sell and service every day. Like high school sports, we are a great tradition in the area. Ferris on the Wabash, New Philadelphia.
Are you looking to join a team that values excellence and offers top-notch opportunities? Kimball Recycling and Disposal is now hiring. They're seeking best-in-class CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors. Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
Jeff Wallach, LLC.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. You're listening to Wood Electric Pregame Show. Joe Geckler in the huddle with Garaway head coach Jason Wallach, presented by Eagle Machinery. Coach, the Pirates took the long bus trip to Garfield last week and knocked off the G-Men 38-20. Looking back, how do you feel the guys performed?
I thought we prepared well all week, and kids came out and played with a lot of energy and executed the game plan to a T, to be honest. They took a lot of time and studied film last week defensively, and I thought offensively, I thought we were efficient and took care of the football.
Coach, coming off two really impressive playoff wins over two really good programs in Lakeview and Garfield, do you feel the Pirates are playing their best football coming into tonight?
I do. I thought last week was our best all-around game, and offensively, defensively, and special teams. So, that's what it's going to take tonight. I mean, we got to continue to get better, and I thought we had a good week of practice, and hopefully that carries over to tonight.
Coach, in your 24 years as head coach here at Garaway, your program has now reached the regional semifinals 6 straight times. Talk about the success of this program and where it all starts.
Well, it all starts with the kids. I mean, we wouldn't be successful without them, and their desire to be in the weight room and train in the off season and buy into the family atmosphere. I really believe our kids love each other and respect each other, and we're just one big tight family. So it all starts with them, and if they wouldn't buy in, we wouldn't be where we're at.
Coach, week 13, how's practice been?
We had a good week of practice. Tuesday was really good. Wednesday I thought was a little bit questionable, but then I thought yesterday we really shored some things up, and overall had a good week of practice.
Coach, South Range is that nameless, faceless opponent this week. What do you know about them? What do you expect from them tonight?
Well, I know they beat us in 2021, 15-12. I know they won the state title in 22, and I know they got beat by the state champions in Perry last year. So very, very good football team. Great tradition. They come from a very tough league, play a very tough schedule. And they're really good. They're really good. So it's going to take our best game here tonight to be competitive and hopefully give ourselves a chance to win at the end.
Finally, Coach, what are your 3 keys for the Pirates to knock off the Raiders and turn your focus to the regional championship game next week?
Well, as always, defensively, we can't give up the big play and got to try to slow down their running game. They got a really big back that runs hard, so we'll have to gang tackle defensively. Offensively, we got to be consistent like we were last week, consistent and efficient, and get the running game going, hopefully, and that'll hopefully open up our play action and our passing game, and special teams, we've got to win the field position battle.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck and have fun.
You bet. Thanks, Joe.
You've been in the huddle with Garaway head coach Jason Wallach. Coming up next, the starting lineups and kickoff between the Raiders and Pirates right here with Big Z Sports.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Wooster Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
Is your vehicle banged up? Do you want fast professional service to get back on the road? MPAC Collision offers 2 locations, Newcomerstown and Strasburg, to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
Let the experts at Bear Carpet One in Sugar Creek help you pick out the right window treatment for you. Bear is now carrying Alta Window Fashions. Their cost-effective, made-in-America blinds and shades come in many styles. Honeycomb, roller shades, wood, faux wood, aluminum, and vertical blinds. Even custom shutters in many fabrics and materials. Alta blinds and shades can be automated through a remote, smartphone, or even voice. Come check out Bear's Alta display. Bear Carpet One, just off Route 39 in the Salzburg Plaza in Sugar Creek.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Jeff Wallach, LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach, LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
Ron's Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Hey there, football fans. For over 60 years, Hampshire Insurance has been a cornerstone of the Sugar Creek community. We specialize in home, auto, life, commercial, and farm insurance. With our friendly and efficient service, you can rest easy knowing Hampshire Insurance is providing a path forward when the unthinkable happens. Give us a call at 330-852-4087. Hampshire Insurance, proud supporters of high school sports and your trusted neighbors in Sugar Creek.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Hey, other guys' insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey, Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson for our Region 17 in Division 5, the regional semifinals between the South Range Raiders and the Garaway Pirates. Garaway won the toss and elected to defer, so South Range will have the football first. We'll take a look at our starting lineups first for the Garaway defense. Robbie.
Starting at defensive end, number 64, 6'2", 210-pound junior, Dylan King. At nose tackle, number 51, Cooper Gintz. He's a 6', 200-pound junior. Defensive end, number 68, Christian Keller, 6'3", 230-pound junior. At outside linebacker, he's a 6', 200-pound senior, wears number 11, Jay Smolik. At middle linebacker, number 66, Ryan Miller, a 5'8", 180-pound junior. Another outside linebacker, number 22, Matthew Fry, a 5'10", 180-pound sophomore. And the other middle linebacker, number 36, Braden Raver, a 6', 210-pound senior. At your corner, number 23, Micah Yoder. He's Jackson Garber, a 6'1", 165-pound junior. At strong safety, number 17, Wyatt Reifer-Schneider. He is a 5'9", 170-pound sophomore. And at free safety, number 12, Bronson Skinny, a 6'2", 210-pound senior. Returning kicks tonight, number 30, Dylan Sunland, and number 12, Bronson Speedy. Over to you, Joe, for the South Range offense.
We'll take a look at the starters for South Range. Up front, the left tackle, number 73, Adam Allball. He's 5'11", 205 and a junior. At left guard, number 67, Michael Chadburn. He's 6 foot, 200 and a senior. At center, number 53, Andrew Bryan. He's 5'10", 195 and a senior. Their right guard, number 55, Luke Starkey. He's 6 foot, 215 and a senior. And their right tackle, number 54, Patrick Lally. He's 5'10", 230 and a senior. Their quarterback, number 12, Tristan Toy. He's 5'10", 170 and a senior. Their running backs tonight for the Raiders, number 34, Aiden Dominguez. He's 6'3", 200 and a senior. And number 18, Troy Combs. He's 6'1", 180 and a senior. Their wide receivers tonight, number 11, Gavin Nagy, 5'10", 170 and a senior. And number 14, Nate Lewis, is 6 foot, 175 and a senior. Their tight end tonight, number 20, Heath Krause. He's 6'2", 205 and a senior. Again up front, Allball, Chadburn, Bryan, Starkey, Lally. Their skill guys, Toy at quarterback, Dominguez, Combs at running back, Nagy and Lewis at wide receiver, and Krause, their tight end. Their kicker tonight will be number 55, Luke Starkey, and their punter, number 15, Jason Vorshak. He is a 5'11", 175-pound sophomore. That's a look at the offensive starters for the South Range Raiders. Now we'll take a look at the defense for South Range as well.
Starting at defensive end, number 20, Heath Krause. He's a 6'2", 205-pound senior. At nose tackle, a 5'10", 195-pound senior. Number 53, Andrew Bryan. At defensive end, number 34, 6'3", 200-pound senior, Aiden Dominguez. At your outside linebacker, number 82, Dylan Smesko, a 5'9", 180-pound senior. At middle linebacker, number 55, Luke Starkey, a 6 foot, 215-pound senior. At outside linebacker, number 12, Tristan Toy, a 5'10", 170-pound senior. At corner, number 21, Gavin Hiscock, 5'11", 150-pound sophomore. And the other corner, number 31, Jimmy Powell, a 6 foot, 160-pound senior. At strong safety, number 14, Nate Lewis, a 6 foot, 175-pound senior. And at free safety, number 11, Gavin Nagy, a 5'10", 170-pound senior. And your punt returner tonight is number 11, Gavin Nagy. Over to you, Joe, for the Garaway Pirate offense.
Take a look at the Pirates on offense. Up front, number 67, Brady Miller is their left tackle, 6'2", 240 and a junior. At left guard, number 68, Colson Keller. He's 6'3", 230 and a junior. At center, number 72, Braxton Speed. He's 6 foot, 280 and a junior. At right guard, the lone senior on the offensive line, number 74, Bryce Yoder. He's 6 foot and 260. And at right tackle, number 59, Rylan Garman. He's 6 foot, 295 and a sophomore. Their quarterback, the big guy, number 9, Brady Geibel, 6'5", 205 and a senior. The running back, the little guy, number 30, Dylan Sunland. He's 5'6", 160 and a senior. Their wide receivers tonight, number 11, Jace Wallach. He's 6 foot, 200 and a senior. Number 12, Bronson Speedy, 6 foot, 200 pounds and a senior. Number 23, Micah Yoder, 5'11", 160 and a junior. And number 36, Braden Raber, he's 6 foot, 210 and a senior. Again up front, Miller, Keller, Speed, Yoder, Garmany. Your skill players, Geibel at quarterback, Sunland at running back, and your receivers, Wallach, Speedy, Yoder, and Raber. Your kicker tonight, number 5, Gio Colon. He's 5'7", 170 and a senior. And the punter is number 11, Jace Wallach. That's your starting lineups for both teams. We're about to get underway here from Minerva High School. Again, Garaway won the toss, elected to defer the football. So South Range will be on offense first. We'll see that Garaway defense, and we'll head down to the sidelines. This trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance, and check in with Josh Jarvis. And Josh, how's the crowd down there? How we minutes before kickoff?
Well, asked me the question. There weren't too many people. They were still filing in, but they're here now. They got lights going. They got bells going. They're excited. The students are getting after it.
Again, Josh Jarvis on the sidelines tonight for Big Z Sports. We appreciate him coming out and hanging out with us tonight, a former coach for the Garaway Pirates, and of course he was a graduate of Garaway as well back in 1997.
I was 3 years old, Joe.
I was 20.
Old man in the group here, fellas.
I am the old man of the group. Big shout out to all our sponsors tonight: DAC Vitamins and Minerals, TMK Valley Propane, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and Novelis. They're our streaming sponsors. Hartzer's Quality Housing Mobile Studio, great facility here at Minerva. Big thanks to Garth Evans, the athletic director here at Minerva to set us up and hook us up. We're in the administrator suite here in the press box. There's like 12 people that could fit in here with us, and there's 3 of us. It's me, you, and the main man for Claxon Communications, Casey Claxon, joining us again tonight. So we're happy to have him along. Again, this kickoff going to be brought to you by Cartoons of New Philadelphia. And we are getting close to kickoff as the Pirates are on the field. The Pirates in red pants, white jerseys, red numerals, red sleeves, white helmet. South Range in all maroon uniforms with gold numerals and the maroon helmet. And that's your matchup tonight. Garaway will be going right to left, and South Range will be going left to right here to start the football game.
It's going to be a showdown. I am so excited for this game.
It's going to be a good one here tonight for both teams. Back deep to return this kick, number 82, Dylan Smesko, and number 11, Gavin Nagy for the South Range Raiders. Gio Colon has it teed up. He is ready. As the crowd still filing in, there's fans still coming in. Gio Colon gets his leg into it. A low line drive kick going to be fielded at about the 5. Up to the 10, to the 15, here to the 20 on the near side. Lowers his shoulder, does a running back. And at about the 32-yard line, that's where the Raiders will start. 1st and 10 here as we open the game with 11:54 to go in the first quarter, just underway from Minerva High School, Division 5, Region 17 regional semifinals with a trip to the regional finals on the line. The Raiders come out with 2 wide receivers in a pistol formation. Dominguez now goes to the left of Toy, make it a shotgun. Going to turn and fire over to the far sideline. Has his receiver. Is caught. Cuts into the middle of the field. His number 11. That's Gavin Nagy. And that's going to be a nice pickup on 1st down to bring up 2nd down at about 3.
Yeah, they just want to get the ball out quick there. Faked the zone read. Got the ball out quick out there to the left side. Big pickup there. 1st down.
So 2nd down in. They're calling it 2 on the scoreboard. Looks like 3 from where I'm sitting. But, hey, we'll go by what the scoreboard says. 2nd and 2 on their own 39-yard line. 11:24 to go here in the first quarter. Twins receivers here on the near side. Back in the slot over. Now comes in motion with Toy in the shotgun with Dominguez to his right. Toy takes a snap. Rolling here to the near side. Has his receiver. That's Nagy. Caught it and heads up the field into Garaway territory to about the 46-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank 1st down for the Raiders.
Yeah, so Garaway is all bunched in there. They're expecting the run. Their outside linebackers can't get out fast enough to the flats, so that's easy pitch and catch for the quarterback.
1st and 10 now at the Garaway 47-yard line. 10:59 to go here in the first quarter. Same formation. Twins shotgun. It's going to be a handoff to Dominguez. This time he runs, and he's going to get brought down from behind. Number 64, Dylan King on the stop for the Garaway Pirates.
Yep, just a little zone action here. Popped it out to the outside and picked up a good chunk of yards. So far, defense for Garaway has to bring more pressure and get them back in the high line of scrimmage.
A quick impact collision scoreboard update. New Lexington up on Indian Valley 7-0 to start the football game. Pistol formation now, shotgun formation with Dominguez to the left of Toy. Receiver goes in motion, going to fake it. Toy's going to take off running right up the middle of the field. Has a big hole, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown from 40 yards out. Tristan Toy puts the Raiders on the board early with 10:12 to go. South Range 6, Garaway nothing.
He faked toss, followed his lead blockers. Massive hole he had to run through there. I think me and you could run through that hole, Joe.
Tristan Toy followed his blockers, like you said, Robbie, and walked into the end zone after he cleared the secondary. And that's going to be a 40-yard touchdown run. As Starkey now going to be on to try the extra point.
Coach Hostetler and company has to make some adjustments after that first series there. A lot of adjustments, and I'm sure Coach Hostetler is up for the task.
So Starkey back. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, and it is good, and it's 7-0 South Range with 10:09 to go here in the first quarter. Timeout on the field, a Cush Financial Group timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports. Welcome back to Minerva High School. 10:09 to go, first quarter. 7-0 South Range over the Garaway Pirates. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, and Josh Jarvis on the sidelines tonight for Big Z Sports. A 40-yard touchdown run by Tristan Toy just a moment ago gave the Raiders an early 7-0 lead. Now the Garaway Pirates going to have the football. As you have number 30, Dylan Sunland, back to return this kickoff, this Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff. Going to be a low-line drive kick. Going to be fielded by an up-back at about the 25. Cuts to the near side, and he's going to be shoved out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. That's where the Garaway Pirates will have it. 1st and 10, trailing 7-0.
Got to answer. You gave up that first opening drive touchdown. Nerves maybe a little bit. I don't know what it was, but now you got to settle in, taking on a nice long drive. Keep up with South Range. If your defense is if you're going to struggle, keep up, put points on the board every time you touch the football.
Head down to the sidelines real quick, bring in Josh Jarvis, the coach. Coach, what did you see on that first drive defensively that Garaway needs to shore up a little bit?
Well, it looked like South Range was trying to test both sidelines, their own sideline, our sideline, run the running back and then the quarterback as well. They were trying to see what was effective. They were very effective that drive.
Shotgun formation, 4 wide receivers. Receiver goes in motion. They're going to hand to Sunland right up the middle. Breaks out of a tackle, takes a big hit at about the 34-yard line. And that's going to bring up 2nd down, a gain of about 4 for Dylan Sunland on the run. 9:49 to go, first quarter. South Range leads 7-0.
There's a little fumble mishap there on the handoff between those two, and it is missing still, Joe.
Shotgun formation again. Speedy goes in motion now back here to the near side. Geibel drops back, looking, plenty of time, going to take off running. Big blitz coming up the middle. That's going to be number 55, Luke Starkey, on the sack of Brady Geibel. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7. It looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage now, maybe lost a yard, and it's going to be a sack on Geibel as they break the huddle. 2 wide receivers split to the far side. 2 here on the near side. Shotgun formation with Sunland to the right of Geibel in the backfield. Geibel takes a snap, turns, he's going to fake it, going to fire it out here to the near side, and has his receiver. That's going to be Speedy, but it's going to be over his head, and that's going to bring up a punting situation for the Pirates.
South Range was all over that play. They've been watching film a lot actually, because they had to defend the right on Speedy, so they knew that play was coming sooner or later.
So Jace Wallach now on to punt the football away. Gavin Nagy on to return the punt for South Range. Got his feet planted on his own 30-yard line as Wallach coming into the game, averaging 36 yards a punt. A high snap, gets it off. It's a low line drive kick, takes a Garaway bounce out of bounds at about the 35, maybe 36-yard line. They're going to call it at the 36-yard line inside Garaway territory. That's where South Range will have it, 1st and 10.
Got to answer now. You got to get a stop. So I'm sure that the adjustments were made after that first. Like Josh said down on the sideline, they were testing the waters on the outside, see which sideline they want to go to the most. So now if I was South Range, I make a bet they're going to go right up the middle. See how good Garaway's defense is up the middle now.
So South Range comes out, 2 wide receivers split on the far side. You have Number 18, that's Combs here on the wing. Now shotgun formation. Toy takes a snap. Gonna give it. Nope. Toy kept it. Excuse me. I thought I heard whistles blowing.
You did. There's a flag.
I was gonna say there was flags. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought I heard whistles and nobody stopped and everybody kept going. So looks like it's gonna be offsides on Garaway. Gonna give 5 free yards to the Raiders.
We're regional semis, Joe. That is day 1 of football. You gotta watch the football, line up on sides. So. Free 5 yards.
Quick impact collision scoreboard update. St. Clairsville leads West Holmes 7-0 in the first quarter. New Lexington up on Indian Valley 8-0 in the first quarter. Shotgun formation. Receiver on the near side, receiver on the far side. Toy going to take it. Takes a shot from Cooper Gintz. Right there at about the 45-yard line, and Toy goes down right there. Going to bring up, it's going to be very close to another 1st down. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 1 now for the Raiders.
That was the same play they scored a touchdown on. They faked the toss, and then he just followed the guard and tackle. It's like a counter pull action or however you want to call it. He's just faking the toss, following the guard and tackle, and leaned up to the hole.
So 2nd down and 1 now at the 45-yard line for South Range.
8:16 to go here, first quarter, 7-0 Raiders. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side. Receiver comes in motion, going to be a jet sweep here on the near side. Lowers his shoulder, and Matthew Fry tracks him down from behind with Braden Raber in there as well as number 52 for the Garaway Pirates. That's Wyatt Gordon in on the stop as well. That's going to be enough, though, for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
Yes, sir, it is. Now it's just a straight-up wing action to the toss. Toss either to the right side, cut it up inside, picked up first down.
2 receivers to the far side, 1 here in the wing on the near side. Pistol formation. Dominguez now steps up, makes it a shotgun to the left of Toy. Toy takes a snap, going to hand to Dominguez, follows his blockers, and gets brought down by Jace Wallach at about the 45-yard line inside Garaway territory.
See, it's hard. It's hard for Garaway to follow that pulling guard, especially when you have a running or a quarterback that likes to run like he does. He can fake everybody pulling to the right-hand side. He can take off to the left-hand side, so you got to watch what the quarterback does if he hands it off or not.
A lot of read option stuff going on now with South Range. Toy does a nice job. Came in with 1,330 yards passing, 15 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions, 61% completion rate. He also rushed for 890 yards coming in. He's now over 900 with that 40-yard touchdown run. Shotgun formation. Going to fire it out to the far sideline. That's Gavin Nagy slips out of a tackle and then gets shoved down. That looks like number 22, Matthew Fry, with the tackle, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders are just doing pitch and catch. It's all it is. It's a now route out to the wide receivers. Inside receivers going to block. Outside receivers just turn into the quarterback, hands out, ball. So they're getting the ball out quick.
So 2 receivers split here on the near side again. About the same formation almost every time so far from South Range. Receiver comes in motion here on the near side, make it trips. Toy takes the snap, rolling. He's going to be a quarterback run all the way on the near sideline. Lowers his shoulder, takes a big shot for Bronson Speedy. He gets shoved out of bounds. And that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Raiders. Nice run there by Tristan Toy.
Yeah, Toy, that was all run. That was all run no matter what, so he was keeping the ball. No passing there.
This time 2 receivers on the far side. Shotgun formation. Give off to Dominguez. Lowers his shoulder and breaks out of a tackle. They're stopping that play. I don't think they were set. I think that's going to be a legal motion on the South Range. They tried to quick snap Garaway, I think, and they weren't set.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be they're calling it a dead ball, which is not a dead ball. It's a false start. It's going to back them up 5 yards. Head down to the sidelines, bring in Coach Josh Jarvis. And Coach, obviously the Raiders weren't set there as they tried to quick snap the Pirates.
Yeah, they're trying to go quick. They didn't have enough guys set. It was illegal motion, dead ball foul.
They're doing a lot of different things down there. Josh, we'll get back to you here in just a second as they break the huddle. Receiver on the far side, make that 2 receivers on the far side. Shotgun formation. Dominguez now to the right of Toy. Receiver comes in motion. They're going to fake it. Toy's going to take it right up the middle. Lowers his shoulder, takes a big hit all the way inside the 20-yard line to about the 18-yard line. That's going to get some of the yardage back. Bring up second down now, back down to Josh Jarvis. And, Josh, they're doing some things the defensive really has to play discipline down there.
Yeah, they're lining up in the pistol formation to start every single play. They're bumping that running back so you don't know where he's going to be to start, and Garaway has to react and bump their defense accordingly.
Again, pistol formation. Now shotgun formation to the left of Toy. 2 backs, 2 receivers on the far side. They're going to hand it to Dominguez again. Breaks out of a tackle, lowers his shoulder, gets dropped down at about the 10-yard line. And that's going to be close to another first down, and it is going to be a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Raiders. They're driving. Dominguez picks up the first down inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone.
Yes, sir. It's just a long drive they've had. Garaway's defense has been on the field for quite some time now, so they have to bend but don't break.
5 minutes to go here. First quarter, 7-0 South Range over the Pirates. They have it first and goal at the 10-yard line. Same for single set. 2 receivers, 1 on each side. Toy takes a snap, fakes it, takes a big shot at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to be dropped right there. Maybe a picked up of maybe 1, maybe 2 yards. Going to bring up second down and goal now.
They're just running the toss. He's just faking it and keeping it. It's all it is. So Garaway's defense has to get a little bit more pressure here.
We'll see the adjustments here by the Pirates as they get down second and goal now at the 4:25 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 South Range. They have it 2nd and goal at the 8. 2 receivers, 1 on each side. Now Dominguez steps up, making a shotgun formation. They're going to give it to Dominguez here to the near side. Very patient, but he takes a big shot. Big number 64, Dylan King, in there on the stop for the Garaway Pirates. Braden Raber in there as well. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and goal now. Under 4 minutes to go first quarter. Again, 7-0 South Range.
They love to run the football. They're taking the air out of the ball here, Joe, this first quarter.
Impact Collision scoreboard update in Coshocton. Indian Valley's tied it up on a Grady Kinsey 1-yard touchdown run and a 2-point conversion. It's now 8-8 between Indian Valley and New Lex. Malvern up on Hillsdale 8-0. Braden Miller with a pick 6 for the Malvern Hornets. St. Clairsville up on West Holmes 7-0. Grandview Heights up on Fort Fry 7-0. 2 receivers split out to the far side. You got a timeout on the field taken by South Range. We'll take it with them. A Cush Financial Group timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Want to stay warm in your vehicle this winter? Call the Remote Start Pros at Cartoons and Accessories in New Philly. With over 15,000 units installed over 18 years in the market, Cartoons in-car experts have the expertise to get the job done right. Cartoons carries a full assortment of remote starts that give you any desired range needed to warm up your car from anywhere. We also do diesel vehicles as well as standard shift vehicles. So don't delay. Call Cartoons today and schedule an appointment to stay warm all winter long. Cartoons at 517 West High Avenue in New Philly. 330-339-2006. Be there.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Josh Jarvis on the sidelines for Big Z Sports. And Robbie, you were mentioning something in the break there. The Garaway defense, giving a little bit of cushion to the receivers for South Range because they're throwing those stop routes and picking up 4, 5, 6 yards at a pop. Garaway's defense always been rally to football. So we'll see if they can make an adjustment here. 3rd down and goal now at the 4-yard line for South Range. A receiver comes in motion. It's going to be a wildcat. That's going to be Dominguez with the football. Lowers his shoulder, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown from 4 yards out. Aiden Dominguez puts the Raiders on the board again. Now 13-0 South Range.
Wildcat formation. He just took it right up to the middle, dove into the end zone. So they got a hill to climb. Garaway does. He won't get back into this ball game.
So Starkey now on for the extra point. Quiet crowd here on the home sideline. Snap, hold to kick. It is up, and it is good to make it 14-0 South Range with 3:17 to go first quarter. A Cush Financial Group timeout on the field. We'll take it with them back after this with Big Z Sports.
Ready to unleash your inner champion? At T-County Boxing Academy in New Philadelphia, we're not just about throwing punches. We're about building confidence, discipline, and strength. Whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or looking to sharpen your skills, our expert coaches are here to guide you every step of the way. Train like a pro, fight like a champ. T-County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up today and start your journey to greatness.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialist in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
14-0 here in the first quarter. South Range leads Garaway in the regional semifinals. Kickoff brought to you by Cartoons of New Philadelphia, fielded by the Garaway Pirates by an up man again at about the 20-yard line, and that's where the Pirates will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line, trying to catch up now, trailing 14-0 down to the sidelines with Josh Jarvis. And Josh giving up a few more rushing yards again here tonight are the Garaway Pirate defense as adjustments needed to stop the run.
Yeah, they're losing up front right now. South Range is getting a really good push out of their offensive line. They got to make some adjustment to be able to angle one way or another and try to get a little bit more penetration. That's where they're struggling right now.
Defensive line needs some penetration into the backfield to try to stop some of these runs for South Range. But the offense now back out there as you have 3 wide receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Going to be a toss to Sunland here on the near side. Breaks out of a tackle, breaks out of another tackle, gets shoved out of bounds. Finally up past the 35 to about the 37-yard line. Nice run there by Dylan Sunland, a First Federal Community Bank first down run.
Yes, sir. That was just a little toss action there they had out to the left-hand side here, and Dylan Sunland made some guys miss, picked up a good first down.
Shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Sunland to the left of Geibel in the backfield. Geibel takes a snap, going to read it and give to Sunland, and he's going to get dropped in the backfield. Nice play there by the defensive end. That's going to be a loss on the play for the Garaway Pirates as they tried to do the read, and Dylan Sunland kept it for about a 2-yard loss.
That's a hard play to make at a defensive end position. You're reading both. Just tackle both of them at the same time.
Number 54, Patrick Lally on the stop. Luke Starkey in there as well for the Raiders. Shotgun formation, 2-by-2. Geibel takes a snap, drops back, looking, getting tons of pressure in his face. He fires it out to the far sideline. That's going to be incomplete to bring up 3rd down and long now for the Pirates.
Got to give Geibel time. He's got pressure real quick up on him, and I don't know if South Range is doing stunts or they're blitzing more than what we have blocking, so they have to make a little bit of an adjustment, get an extra person in there to block.
So the Pirates come out, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers. Trips here on the near side, Twins on the far side. Geibel in the shotgun. Now Geibel turns and looks to the sideline. Barks out instructions to his offensive line. Same formation, 5 wide. Going to fake it, now screen in the middle, and it's going to go nowhere as South Range saw it coming. And that's going to bring up 4th down now for the Garaway Pirates as the defensive back was in there. That was number 11, Gavin Nagy, to make the stop as soon as the receiver caught the football.
I saw when Garaway was checking, South Range defense coordinator over here was screaming at the top of his lungs. I could hear him through my headphones. They knew a play was coming as soon as they checked.
So Jace Wallach now on for the punt to punt the football away. Nagy back deep to return a high snap. Going to be a high end over end punt. Going to field. Take a bounce and a little bit of a Garaway bounce, and then checks up a little bit at about the 32-yard line. That's where South Range will have it. A Cush Financial Group timeout on the field. We'll take it with them back after this with Big Z Sports.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student-athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. Minute 38 to go, first quarter. South Range up 14-0 on the Garaway Pirates. They have it 1st and 10 at the 32. Back goes in motion. They're going to fake it now. There's going to be a flag thrown by the back judge, probably illegal motion, and that's going to be a drop in the backfield. Looks like number 56 was in there, or 66 or 68. I can't tell the number.
66. Joe.
66 was in there for the Garaway Pirates. They're going to have illegal motion on South Range. It's going to back them up.
Coach Wallach is declining it.
He declined it, took the result of the play, which was a loss. So that's going to be a 2nd down and about 14 now for the South Range Raiders.
Oh, man. I thought that play would have been called dead before it even happened.
Illegal motion, I don't think that they blow it dead. A false start, they do. Illegal motion, they allow it to continue.
Okay.
2 receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation, same formation we've seen the whole game. Going to hand off to Dominguez. He takes a big shot right there in the line of scrimmage as Jace Wallach is in there. A couple other Garaway defenders. Looks like number 64, Dylan King, in there as well as Cooper Gintz in there for the Garaway Pirates. That's going to bring up 3rd down now for the South Range Raiders.
That was textbook play by Dylan King and company. He took up double teams, linebackers free down, made the play. Great play there by the defense.
Calling it 2nd down. It is 3rd down on the scoreboard now 40 seconds to go. Now we got a stoppage of play here. See what we have here. Looks like the play clock was wind the clock. Now we're underway. 3rd down and 14 for South Range in their own territory at the 29-yard line. So now wind the clock. Not sure what this referee crew is doing, but hey, they're trying to figure it out as we go. We're only in week 13, folks. Shotgun formation. Troy takes off. He's going to get dropped at about the 35-yard line. Jace Wallach in there. Cooper Gintz in there as well. Braden Raber on the stop as well. That's going to bring up 4th down and about 7 for the South Range Raiders, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. And after one, South Range 14, Garaway nothing. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Brings cool evenings, football games, and weekend camping. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District has the perfect way to recharge after a long week at work. A place to sit around a campfire making s'mores and relax as you watch the snapping and flickering flames dancing under the moonlight. Choose a campsite at Atwood or Tappan Lake Park for your fall weekend getaways. Camping is the perfect way to spend an evening under the stars with family and friends. For more information, visit mwcd.org.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Josh Jarvis on the sidelines for Big Z Sports. Starting the second quarter, it's 4th down and 7. South Range is going to punt the football away. It's going to be a high spiraling punt, going to be fielded by Speedy at about the 25, up to the 30. 35 to 40 down as far sideline, gets shoved out of bounds. Bronson Speedy gets it out close to midfield for the Garaway Pirates. They have great field position, their best field position of the night.
Yes, sir. That's great field position for the Pirates. Now let's do something with it. You got great field position. Give Guybo a little bit of time and let him make some magic happen.
Let's take a look at our Impact Collision scoreboard update. Steubenville up on Dover 14-0. New Lex and Indian Valley tied at 8. South Range here leads 14-0 over Garaway. Eastern leads Conotton Valley 7-0. Malvern up on Hillsdale 8-0 on a Braden Miller pick 6. Get to more scores in a minute. They come out in a shotgun formation, 2-by-2 with a back in the backfield. Hand is to Sunland. Breaks off a tackle. Keeps those legs moving up close to midfield, and that's going to be a nice first down run of about 3, maybe 4 yards for Dylan Sunland.
That's what you need, just little yards at a time. Pick up a little chunk, and then the big play will happen sooner or later.
2nd down and 8, 11-26 to go here in the first half. South Range up 14-0 on Garaway. Garaway comes out, shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers here on the near side. It is 2-by-2. 2 receivers on the far side, 2 here on the near side. Sunland in the backfield. It's going to be a false start on the Garaway offensive line, and that's going to be on number 67, Brady Miller.
Got to watch the football or listen to the guy will clap his hands, something. You got to just be patient.
Back him up 5 yards. Going to bring up 2nd down now behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
Causing a lot of problems, South Range defenses. They're quick, and they move around up front a lot.
Replay tonight brought to you by Wayne Dorr. Again, the Claxon Communications crew, we appreciate all they do for us all season long in everything we do with Big Z Sports. 2nd down and 13, shotgun formation, 2-by-2, back in the backfield with Geibel. Geibel turns and hands to Sunland, finds his hole, breaks through, 45, 40, 30. It's going to be a foot race. Sunland wins. Touchdown, Garaway Pirates from 55 yards out.
Touchdown machine. Dylan Sunland is the past 3 games, Joe.
Dylan Sunland with a 55-yard touchdown run, got through that hole, broke out of a tackle, and it was a foot race, and he pulled away. It looked like about the 20-yard line. He downshifted and kicked into another gear, and he took off, and they were not going to catch him. Dylan Sunland said, follow me into the end zone. I'm going to get 6 as Gio Colon now on for the extra point. He's 56 of 60 on the year, 93% for the senior kicker, Gio Colon.
That's exactly what Garaway needed right there.
Number 9, Brady Geibel, the holder. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, and it is right down Broadway. 14-7, South Range leads. Garaway now with a 55-yard touchdown, cuts the lead in half. 10:43 to go, second quarter. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. 10:43 to go in the first half. South Range 14 and Garaway 7. Garaway just scored on a 55-yard touchdown run by Dylan Sunland. Just what the Pirate offense needed.
Exactly, and then livened up the crowd a little bit. And now Garaway can settle down, get the nerves out, and now go play defense. Last series, they played great defense. Now carry it over to this series.
Absolutely. Honored to have Minerva AD Garth Evans in the booth with us tonight. And, of course, we'll chat with him coming up here at halftime in our First National Bank of Denison halftime report. But we got 10:43 to go here before that happens. Gio Cologne runs up to it. High end over end kick. Going to be fielded at about the 5-yard line. Up to the 10, to the 15, to the far sideline. Cuts back here to the middle of the field. Looks like there's a flag down way back at the 20. This is going to come back.
Yes, sir, it is.
It's going to be a block in the back, and it's going to be come back as Bronson Speedy knocks him out of bounds. But there is a flag way back at about the 18-yard line. Going to be a hold against South Range. So the nice return by South Range going to be negated by the penalty.
Yes, that's a big penalty, Joe. I think that was a little push in the back there. And I saw the referee come over here flying down here. The players were getting into it and everything, So
the Garaway Pirates got a little bit of momentum right now. Defensively, they had a great defensive stand their last time. And now the big touchdown run by Dylan Sunland. That's 10 touchdowns in the last 3 games for Dylan Sunland. Having a huge streak here, Ezekiel Elliott type streak. If you remember,
exactly.
The 3-game streak that he had back when the Buckeyes won the national title. And he kind of put the team on his back after J.T. Barrett went down. But you know what? Dylan Sunland playing his heart out, a senior out there, 5'6", 160-pound senior, came into the game with 568 yards. That puts him over 1,600 yards rushing, and that's his 26th rushing touchdown on the season. Shotgun formation. They're going to throw it out here to Gavin Nagy. Looks like the defender was shoved a little bit, but then he was driven out of bounds. Was that Jace Wallach out there? No, or Wyatt Reifenschneider as well out there. As they have a little 2-man combo pass out there as the one blocks and Gavin Nagy takes the reception.
He's going to have to bring down those corners just a little bit, Joe, just to keep him pressure on him a little bit.
Two receivers on the far side, Reifenschneider on one, Micah Yoder on the other. Receiver now goes in motion. That's Combs. He sets at the end of the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation. They're going to turn and hand to Dominguez. And he gets maybe a yard, maybe 2 yards as the Garaway defense in there on the stop for him. A couple Pirates in on the stop. Number 11, Jace Wallach in there. Cooper Gintz in there as well for the Garaway Pirates. Hey, special send our thoughts and prayers to the Gintz family tonight. Cooper out there playing with a heavy heart. He lost his grandfather earlier today. His dad, Josh's father, passed away earlier this morning. So thoughts and prayers to the Gintz family today as they dealing with that. Again, the hand to Dominguez. He's going to be dropped in the backfield.
Hey.
Great job there. Guess who's in there? Number 11, Jace Wallach, come from his outside linebacker position to drop Dominguez in the backfield.
He came on a blitz, picked up the kick-out block, and made the tackle with his right arm. That was a big play for the Garaway Pirates.
Huge play by the senior linebacker, Jace Wallach. Came into the game with 114 tackles, 20 for loss. Go ahead and give him another one and another tackle for loss. That's going to be 21 on the season for Jace Wallach. Playing a great senior season for the Pirates. 2 receivers split on the far side. Receiver now make that 3 receivers on the far side. Shotgun formation. They're going to take a timeout on the field, taken by the Garaway Pirates as Coach West not happy with his defensive alignment, really giving it to one of his players as they go to break here as the timeout. He's a quarter way out to the field as Coach West is absolutely getting on one of his players as a timeout on the field. We'll take it with him at Cush Financial Group timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales, and once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. 8:39 to go here in the second quarter. 14-7 South Range leads Garaway. South Range has it 3rd down and 9 on their own 22-yard line. 2 receivers on the far side. Dominguez now in the backfield as Combs goes in motion to the far side. Toy in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Rolls to the far sideline. There's going to be a flag on the play, and that's going to be a false start on South Range. Back them up 5 more yards. 3rd down and 14 now for the South Range Raiders. As the Garaway defense now coming alive a little bit after the Dylan Sunland 55-yard touchdown run. Had a couple great defensive stands here so far, and the adjustments are being made.
I think they just made a bigger adjustment. Guess who just came on defense? I just saw him run out there.
Number 30.
Yes, sir. He's on defense now. I don't think I've seen him all year.
I see him out there, the little guy out there playing safety. Need a little more speed out there as he's going to go out and cover. He's playing one of the defensive backs is Dylan Sunland. Receiver goes in motion. That's Combs. Toy takes a snap. Rolls to the far sideline. Looking, has a receiver on the far sideline, and that's going to be incomplete. Out of bounds, no good. That's going to bring up 4th down now for South Range, and they're going to have to punt the football away. Great coverage over there by the Garaway defense.
That was Dylan Sunland on the coverage. There just put his hands up at the last second, made sure that receiver could not see anything, and got him out of bounds. Used that sideline as his friend.
Head down to Josh Jarvis. Josh, that play happened right in front of you. Great defense there by the secondary.
Yeah, the play before when they were just throwing it out into the flats quickly, Coach Wes Hostetler was not happy with his safety. That's why he put Dylan in and said, "You got that man."
They'll punt the football away. Going to be a high spiraling punt. Going to be fair caught by Bronson Speedy at their own 45-yard line. That's where the Garaway Pirates will have it, trailing 14-7. With 8:22 to go here in the first half. From Minerva High School, Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Josh Jarvis on the sidelines. That trip to the sidelines was brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. And, you know, guys, we've been doing this now 13 weeks. And we couldn't do what we do here without our sponsors. And we don't give them enough credit, and we should, because all of our sponsors all year long have been great. Our streaming sponsors, DAC Vitamins and Minerals. DAC's been with us for every bit of 8, 9, 10 years, and we appreciate all they do. TMK Valley Propane the same way. Zach Mo Tyson, the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, and the Velas. Great sponsors to have for Big Z Sports. Shotgun formation. The hand is to Sunland, right up the middle. Takes a big shot right about midfield, and that's going to be a gain of maybe 3, maybe 4 yards on the play for Dylan Sunland. As the Pirates have it now, 2nd down and about 8.
You run this clock down. You run it down as much as you can. Deflate that football, and you double dip them and get the ball coming out in the second half. And you're right in this ball game. 2 receivers split here on the near side is Wallach and Braden Raber. 2 on the far side is Speedy and Micah Yoder. Now Wallach going in motion to the far side. Going to be a little pop pass to Jace Wallach. And he is going to get dropped in the backfield is Jace Wallach. And that's going to be a loss on the play of about 2, maybe 3 yards to bring up 3rd down now for the Garaway Pirates. Just wasn't there. They're all over. South Range is really quick, so they're gonna test out and see what they can do with that pitch, a little pitch toss or whatever they want to do. And South Range is on it real quick.
Little pop pass, as they call that.
Yeah, sorry, Joe.
Trips receivers here on the near side. Twins on the far side. Empty backfield, shotgun formation. 3rd down and 10 on their own 47-yard line for the Pirates. Geibel takes a snap, drops back, getting tons of pressure, and he is going to be dropped way back at about the 36-yard line. Couple defenders in there for the South Range Raiders looks like number 54, that would have been Patrick Lally in there for the sack for the Raiders. And now the Pirates are going to have to punt the football away.
They brought more than what Garaway had up front. You have 5 up front, and they brought 6, 7. So that would have been a good time for like a middle screen or something. So you might want to leave something back there to block.
Nagy back deep to return this punt off the left foot of Jace Wallach. They come quick as they do high, end over end. Beautiful punt there by Jace Wallach. Fair caught at about the 19-yard line by Gavin Nagy, and that's where South Range will have it 1st and 10, deep in their own territory.
Here we go. But Garaway's defense is back on the field. They've had great pressure, and they made great plays on the defensive side of the ball the last 2 series. So now this series, you have to keep bending, but you cannot break. Cannot give up another score before halftime.
Quick Impacts Collision scoreboard update. Steubenville up on Dover 21-7. Indy Valley leads New Lex 22-8. Grady Kinsey with 2 touchdown runs, and Pacine has a pick 6. Rowan Pacine, a pick 6 for the Braves to give them a 22-8 lead. South Range has it 1st and 10 on their own 19-yard line. 2 receivers here on the near side. Shotgun formation. Toy takes it. Going to fire out here to the near sideline. Has Nagy. Makes the defender miss up the sidelines and gets shoved out of bounds by the safety, Bronson Speedy. And that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Raiders.
Yeah, they're still in that pitch and catch game. The corner and outside linebacker can't get out there fast enough with the blocker. So you're one-on-one. You have to make the tackle. And so far, South Rangers has the advantage on that.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 now for South Range at their own 31-yard line. 6:20 to go here in the first half. Up 14-7 is South Range. 2 receivers on the far side. Shotgun, same formation as we've seen the whole entire game. Combs goes in motion to the far side, now sets at the end of the line of scrimmage. Turn and hand to Dominguez. Lowers the shoulder, takes a big shot by a couple defenders for the Garaway Pirates. That's going to bring up 2nd down. I think Garaway has really made the adjustment on the defensive front to help stop the run.
Yeah, they're starting to take on better double teams, and that's freeing up Rayburn, and it's freeing up your other linebacker to make the tackle. And Jace Wallach's feeding it all down in, pushing everything back into where the good guys are. He's not letting anything get outside of his outside shoulder.
Malvern up on Hillsdale 14-3. Jared Withrow to Simmons on 36-yard touchdown pass. 2 receivers on the far side as Combs, and there's going to be a false start on South Range. Back him up 5 yards. Tristan Toy not happy with his offensive line, and he's really giving it to him.
So what I make bet, I'll put my paycheck on it, what Garaway's doing. Anytime that guy goes in motion, they're screaming, motion, 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 and it's making that offensive lineman think he's saying hut or saying something, and they're jumping. So Garaway's defense is toying with them a little bit.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 11 now at their own 30-yard line. 5:43 to go first half. South Range up 14-7. Twins receivers on the far side. Combs here on the near side, going to go in motion to the far side. He didn't. He stayed put that time. Going to pass over there to Nagy. Big hit.
That's it.
11-11 crime right there. Jace Wallach. Or was that Reifenschneider? That looked like Reifenschneider. 11 and 1. Or the 7 and the 1 look exactly the same from up here. My apologies, Wyatt, as he laid the licking to Gavin Nagy after he caught the football.
He read it perfectly. He knew it was coming. They throw it to the open side of the field every time. They don't never throw it to the boundary. So he knew it was coming sooner or later. So he cheated his alignment out a yard or so, just so he can get out there and make the play.
Receiver on the far side, 2 receivers here on the near side. Dominguez in the backfield in the shotgun with Toy. Toy takes a snap, drops back, looking, fires over the middle of the field, has Nagy, makes the catch, makes the guy miss, and brought down by Reifenschneider right about the 49-yard line. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down.
South Range just tricked Garaway there. They had the bubble route out here. He faked the bubble route. The outside linebacker jumped on it. Here comes number 11 right around the corner. They're sitting in that zone, and they got him real quick. Got him.
Shotgun formation, going to hand to Dominguez off that right side. He drops his shoulder and gets dropped to the turf inside Garaway territory at about the 46-yard line. And that's going to bring up 2nd down at about 7 for South Range.
When South Range wants to go quick, Joe, they're not set. They are not every one of those offensive players are set. Someone is moving. So I don't know how they're not calling false start.
I think they're doing it so fast the officials can't see it or not paying attention close enough to see it. Single set, Combs comes in motion. They're going to fake it. Toy takes off running right up the middle, and he gets dropped at about the 40-yard line, but that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down run by Tristan Toy.
Yup, they just faked the toss, and he ran right up the middle there. So Garaway's got to hatch it down. He's got to stop the inside run. And here comes Sunland back into the defense.
Looks like Cooper Gintz checks out for the Garaway Pirates. And so does number 52 for the Garaway Pirates. He checks out. That's going to be Wyatt Gordon. Two receivers on the far side, and Dominguez, nope, that's Toy, keeps it as Dominguez got flopped to the ground by number 68, Colson Keller. He was fooled on the hand as Toy kept it, but Toy only picked up maybe 1, maybe 2 yards. Nice read there, though, by Colson Keller.
Yeah, nice read, but he even better read. He faked me out. That Toy did. I mean, that was an impressive fake he had.
Yeah, Toy with the fake. Now runs over here to the near sideline talking to his coach, gets the call, and now trots back out. I've never understood the quarterback running all the way over to the sidelines and then running all the way back out with the play.
You know why? Because they don't do signs. They don't do signs. That doesn't give the team, say someone from Manchester or Poland sitting on that sideline. You write down every sign.
3 wide receivers, 2 here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Toy in the backfield keeps those legs moving, and he gets dropped at about the 33-yard line, maybe the 32-yard line. Trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. Head down and talk to Josh Jarvis and Coach. It looks like they have been adjusting some things on the defensive line to help stop the run here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it looks like they're really focusing on stopping the run here. They packed a couple more in the box. That's what South Range looks like they're trying to do, and Garaway is responding appropriately.
With Sunland in the backfield as a corner, are they just trying to provide a little more speed out there, Josh?
Well, Sunland can do it all. He was playing on defense a couple years ago, so you can plug and play that kid anywhere.
So 2 backs in the backfield with Toy. The handoff to Dominguez. And that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down run, and that's going to move the chains for South Range.
Yep, South Range picked up a big first down there. Just inches got that first down. Garaway's defense, they got a minute 53 left. They have to stop them here. Can't let them score before halftime.
Big defensive stand coming up here for the Garaway Pirates as South Range has it 1st and 10 at the Garaway 29-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield with Toy. Single set on the far side and near side. They hand to Dominguez. Cuts back into the middle of the field, and he gets stood up at about the 26, maybe 27-yard line. Couple Garaway defenders in there.
Oh, my. South Range is never set, Joe. Every single lineman is set, and how they are not throwing a flag every offensive play is mind-blowing.
Receiver on each side of the field, 2 backs in the backfield. Toy takes the snap, going to hand it to Dominguez, this time here to the near sideline. Gets dropped on the field by number 66 for the Garaway Pirates. That's Gordon.
Now watch, they're going to go faster, Joe.
Excuse me, that was Wyatt Miller on the stop for the Garaway Pirates. Number 66. They're going fast again, like you said. The South Range moving. Under a minute to go. They have it 1st and 10 inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. Going to fire it out to Nagy on the far sideline. And he makes a guy miss, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, South Range from 18 yards out. Pitch and catch, Toy to Nagy. The score now 20-17, South Range.
Yep, you hit one-on-one out there with a corner versus speedy wide receiver. One little juke move, and he's to the house. So that's what just happened there. So you got to have that tackle. If not, you're going to get beat.
So 43 seconds to go here in the first half. South Range up 20-7 over Garaway. Starkey now on for the extra point, the 6 foot, 215-pound senior. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, and it is good now to make it 21-7 South Range over the Garaway Pirates with 43 seconds to go. Timeout on the field, a Cush Financial Group timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. 43 seconds to go here in the first half. South Range up on Garaway 21-7. Tristan Toy hit Gavin Nagy on an 18-yard touchdown pass just a moment ago to give the Raiders a 14-point lead over the Pirates.
Whew, fast first half, Joe.
And a very, very quick first half as it's just now about 10 till 8. Started off, game kicked off at 7. Be a low line drive kick, going to be fielded at about the 20-yard line. Up here to the near sideline, Sunland has it, lowers his shoulder all the way up close to the 40-yard line. I'm going to say that the 39, 38-yard line. That's where Sunland drops it. The Pirates have a chance here. Great field position with 36 seconds to go, trailing 21-7, and they get the football to start the second half.
Get it to about the 25-yard line, maybe 27. You can have Geo kick.
See if we can get some points on the board for the Garaway Pirates. See what they do when they come out here. 1st and 10 on their own 39-yard line. 36 seconds to go here in the first half. Braden Raber comes split here to the near side, along with Dylan Sunland and Jace Wallach, Speedy and Yoder on the far side. Geibel takes a snap, rolls here to the near side. The ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's going to be incomplete to bring up second down now for the Pirates, as the defensive lineman got their hand up and knocked it down.
He had Jace Wallach wide open down the field here. If he would just look downfield, he could have threw it on the run. Whew.
We have a 32 seconds now, 2nd and 10 at their own 39-yard line. Wallach, Sunland, and Raber split here on the near side. Speedy and Yoder on the far side. Geibel in the shotgun, takes a snap, going to fake the screen. Plenty of room now, going to take off running. He's going to get dropped in the backfield. And that's going to be a loss on the play for the Garaway Pirates. Clock still moving at 20 seconds. Looks like Garaway still has 2 timeouts. South Range with 2 timeouts. Looks like they're going to keep the clock going. Not going to run, not going to take a timeout here. And that's going to do it for the first half here at Minerva High School. We head to halftime. South Range leads Garaway 21-7. We'll head down to the sideline to see if Josh Jarvis can catch up with head coach Jason Wallach. See if he has him here.
All right, Coach. Defense was able to respond after those first 2 drives against the run a little bit. What's the message for your team in the second half?
We got to execute offensively. I mean, that's where we're struggling. We can't keep getting our defense on the field every minute and a half of the game.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Thanks for Jason Wallach for catching up with us there with Josh Jarvis on the sidelines. That trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. And we are at halftime here at Minerva High School, and South Range leads 21-7 in our First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Coming up here in just a few minutes, we'll have a look at the first half stats for you, and we'll be able to catch up with Minerva Athletic Director Garth Evans, a fan, a friend of Big Z Sports. We've known Garth for a long, long time, and we'll catch up with him here in just a little bit. Again, halftime, 21-7, South Range over Garaway. Back after this. You're listening to Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is RJ Jacobs from DAC Vitamins and Minerals. Did you know that DAC Vitamins and Minerals has more than 40 proven equine supplements that include daily multivitamins, joint, digestion, reproduction and fertility, calming, and many other specialty products? DAC also carries a complete line of livestock products called DAC Show Contender. Feed DAC Vitamins and Minerals to get the competitive edge in the show pen. We've been feeding champions since 1983.
Hi, I'm Zach Motice with the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency. For all your auto, home, farm, and business insurance needs, contact our team at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency or stop in and see us at one of our 3 locations in downtown New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, or in Strasburg, providing excellent service to the Tuscarawas Valley since 1885. Everyone here at the Tuscarawas Insurance Agency would like to wish all area athletes good luck this season.
Novelis, the world leader in aluminum rolling and recycling, is searching for you. Current openings include continuous improvement specialist, mechanical engineers, automation engineers, electrical engineers, electricians, mechanics, and maintenance workers. Novelis offers industry-leading pay and benefits. To learn more, go to novelis.com/careers and search for Urixville. That's novelis.com/careers and search for Urixville.
TMK Valley Propane is embracing remote tank monitors. Are you tired of going outside to check? Let TMK Valley Propane take the worry away, provide timely delivery, and never run out of propane again. Thank you for your trust in TMK Valley Propane.
All the way with TMK, service with a personal touch.
This is Jordan Hartzler. At Hartzler's Quality Housing, our goal is to help customers achieve the dream of home ownership. We have been a family-owned, affordable housing business for over 40 years. We value our customers and have the knowledge and experience to help you walk through the home buying process from start to finish.
Conveniently located just off I-77 in New Philadelphia, stop by and browse their model homes or learn more by visiting hartzlers.com.
Are you neglecting your building's 5th wall? Did you know something as simple as a clogged drain can lead to a destructive roof leak? Protect your business assets with WM Commercial Roofing's Umbrella Care program. This program will provide you with regular maintenance surveys and repairs to extend the life of your roof. Invest in your business with our top quality materials, advanced techniques, and skilled craftsmanship. Are you ready for a reliable partnership? Visit our website, wmcommercialroofing.com, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram to learn more.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They are the place to call for residential, commercial, and industrial work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
In the rolling hills of Holmes County, we tend to do things a bit differently. At Kime, we're in the business of uncommon experiences, and we're here to care for your project like we care for our own. We believe that quality matters and want to help you get it right the first time, because your project deserves it. So visit Kime Home Center, your source and destination for all things home, building, and woodworking. Kime, built on trust since 1911.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. We are in our First National Bank of Denison halftime report as South Range leads Garaway 21-7, and it's our honor and privilege to welcome in the Minerva Athletic Director, Garth Evans. And Garth, longtime friend and supporter of Big Z Sports, and up here at Minerva for the first year. You know, your first time, your first year up here, I should say, after. How many years were you at Sandy Valley?
5 years at Sandy Valley.
5 years at Sandy Valley, and
yeah.
I believe you came from Claymont.
Claymont 1 year.
Yeah, so Claymont, then to Sandy Valley. So you've been around what Big Z Sports does for a good 6, 7, 8 years, and man, we thank you so much for all you do for us and have done for us in the past. And how you liking it up here at Minerva?
Minerva's good. Minerva's good. I miss the T-County, and I miss the Big Z Sports and all my relationships, but it's a new opportunity, new challenge, so it's good. I'm just learning everybody. I still don't know everybody's name.
Sure.
I'm trying, but trying to build those relationships with coaches and just look to the future and help move on Minerva athletics. It's an important thing, and this small community, just like Sandy Valley, very proud, very tradition-oriented, so just trying to build on that tradition and maybe turn around our football team a little bit, struggling a little bit, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It just takes time and effort and building that culture and building those relationships.
Absolutely, and I've never understood, I've never understood schools. I'm not talking about any schools around here, but I've just never understood schools that say, oh, well, I'm gonna fire you after 1 year or 2 years as a head coach. You just can't build anything on 1 or 2 years or 3 years. You got to give coaches time to get their systems in place, their cultures in place, and that's one thing that you did very, very well at Sandy Valley. I believe. Were you? I don't think you were there for Gardner, right?
No, I was not there for Zach.
Okay.
When I got there, I inherited Brian, and Brian and I built a great relationship, and he's done a great job. Zach started the process. Brian took the process and put his own mark and footprint and fingerprint on it, and really took it and did some great things.
Absolutely.
Did some great things. Had some great players, too.
Oh, he did, for sure.
Cam Blairs and some of those, and the Kelly boys,
Evans
Demetrius
and,
Evans. Oh, yeah. So you need a little bit of good player, but you need a great coach who can motivate and relate to the kids and work with the kids. And
absolutely.
It's all about building relationships, and I'm with you. I want to give a coach 3 to 5 years to really put their stamp on it, and starting down at the youth program and then getting them involved and getting the middle school program involved, and then it all trickles down. It's a trickle down theory. So I try to give them as much time and guide them and help them. Their job is the coach. My job is not an X's and O's guy. I don't know the X's and O's. I know the sports and I know the regs, but my job is to help them. I don't want them distracted on game nights.
Yeah, for sure.
My job is to just get them what they need and give them and communicate, and then game night they can go do their job. I try to keep all that stuff, and you talk about Brian Gamble, a great guy, but I couldn't talk to Brian on a Friday night. A Friday afternoon. If I had to talk to Brian, it had to be done Thursday because he would get so in the zone.
Oh, yeah.
You can't talk to him.
Oh,
so
I try to talk to him in a pregame sometimes, and it's just like he's like tunnel vision, but
exactly.
I love his intensity.
Yeah, and Coach Speakman, same way. Good guy. He's the same exact way. He's focused, and all my coaches are really focused and really in the zone. So I take care of things Thursday. Leads to Friday.
Sure.
And basketball, I stay out of their hair.
Yeah,
I don't bother people. I make sure everything's ready, and they shouldn't have distractions.
Sure.
They need to just go and coach and
do their thing.
Yeah, I don't get into the X's and O's. That's their job. They know, they're the experts. I know enough to make me dangerous, and that's about it.
So how's the transition been from Sandy Valley here to Minerva? Like I mentioned, your first year here. It was kind of weird, I'll be honest. Week 1 of the high school football season on a Thursday night, we show up to do Fairless in Sandy Valley, and who did I run into? This guy right here to my right, Garth Evans, and I'm going, hold on. I thought you left here. He goes, oh, no, I'm just helping out, whatever. It was great to see you out there, and great to see you tonight. But how's the transition been for you?
Well, the transition's been good. It's the same job everywhere. It's always the same job. It's just learning the values, the norms, the traditions, what Minerva puts a priority on, and that's a learning curve. I just have to go through it. Like, how do they do a senior night? How do you do pictures? How do you do your intros? Things like that. Those are always have little different tweaks and things like that, but the job is the same. It's the same job everywhere you go. It's just the norms, values, traditions of the community, and learning that and trying to get out and, I was very spoiled at Sandy Valley. I knew just about everybody, and hey, how you doing? New names. I don't know anybody, so I'm learning names, and I'm still learning names. I'm still meeting people. Like, oh, okay. I put your name with a phone call or an email. I put a face with that. Yep. So that's the toughest part and then nobody knows me, and they're like, what's this guy all about? Yep. So you have to prove yourself again.
For sure.
And I'm up for that challenge, but it just takes time. And it's time's your friend.
Oh, for sure. I'll give you a little secret. Sometimes when in this industry and in the radio and TV industry that we do, people know who I am, and I may not know who they are, but they'll come up and say hi, and I'm like, oh, hey, buddy, how are you? And I may not know who they are or know their name, but I act like I know. Exactly. I mean, it's hard. I get it when you meet new people and you're around different communities.
Absolutely.
And so how's the fall sports season been as we're winding down and heading into winter?
Yeah, we'll get Sandy Valley on next Friday, and then next Wednesday the boys get Sandy Valley. So it's kind of a tradition.
You didn't sign that up this year, did you? Or was
No, I signed that up year doubleheader, but then the dates didn't align.
Sure.
But the fall sports have been great. State champion cross country.
That's
awesome. 3 out of 4 years,
Yeah.
2 years back to back. So had some great cross country. My boys cross country did good. My volleyball had a good season, hosted a tournament. It's been good. It's been good to see different things, and I'm learning a lot about cheerleading.
Sure.
Cheerleading's a tradition around here.
Oh, yeah.
So we're learning. I'm learning cheerleading. So those are the little things that I have to learn, and it's good. But fall sports, my soccer team they both won their opening round, so it's good. It's good experience for all the kids, and that's what's important is the experience for the kids.
For sure.
You want them to have a great experience and enjoy and be proud of Minerva and everything that they've done. So.
Absolutely. The facility here is beautiful facility. The home side, obviously, we're in the press box, and beautiful press box. I love the big wide staircase heading upstairs to the top of the press box, and even on the far sidelines, you don't see very many stadiums in high school have both sides have seats from the 10 to the 10.
Exactly.
You don't see that very often.
Yeah.
So great facility here at Minerva, and you got a top-notch
Appreciate
facility.
that. We appreciate that. We're very blessed around here. We have the turf, and Dr. Robert H. Hines Stadium is one of the best, and it's named after an icon down here. So we want to do him proud, and we always want to do better. So that's why I agreed to take this game, and I want to showcase Minerva. I'm all about I'll host any tournament anytime I can, no matter where I'm at, because it's good for the community. A lot of the restaurants I've talked to, they were swamped tonight with people coming in. I want to showcase, and I want to pull off a quality experience for the Garaway fans and the South Range fans and in my community. I want to show how proud we are of things around here, and that's the key. So I agree to host a lot of stuff, and I'm good with it. I love it. It's a lot of work. It was a stressful day, a couple days actually, but it's all about showcasing our community and showing it off to the other communities.
I got the text from you Sunday morning, and you said, hey, I got the Garaway game. Are you coming out? And I said, yep, I'll be there. And always great to see you, my man. And we appreciate all you've done for Big Z Sports over the last 6-7 years. And, we wish you nothing but the best up here.
Thank you.
And,
I appreciate
we
that.
definitely miss having you around and talking to you as much as we did. But, we still get some text messages out there and stuff. But great to see you, and I'm sure we'll see you again real soon down the road.
It's great to see you guys, and I appreciate you having me on. And, Minerva's not that far up the road, so you guys are always welcome.
Are you kind of what word am I looking for? Are you kind of campaigning a little bit?
Campaigning a little bit for a little TUZ action up here.
I
love all my radio stations in T County, and we want to see you come this way.
Okay.
We're in the East District.
We
playing
usually
the
go
same
to
teams.
we've stretched to Malvern, so this isn't too much farther. So
it's another 10 miles.
Absolutely,
you guys can make the trip.
Absolutely,
it's all good.
Great facility here, Garth. Thanks so much, man,
Appreciate
and enjoy the second half. And again, we'll see you real soon down the road.
Great to see you guys. Thank you so much.
Yep, that's Garth Evans joining us here on our First National Bank of Denison halftime report. Going to take a break, come back, and have the second half for you after this with Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
At First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community isn't just a slogan. It's how we do business each and every day. I'm Corey Parker, mobile mortgage lender, and our goal is to empower your financial well-being and build a lasting relationship with you, your family, and your business. We're here to assist you every step of the way, from checking and savings accounts to mortgages and commercial loans. First Federal Community Bank, serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yerkesville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. Equal housing lender, member FDIC, NMLS number 1810696.
Is there anything better than high school sports? Hi, this is Pat Ferris of Ferris Chevrolet Buick and Toyota. High school sports bring out the best in our schools and in our communities, and the people at Ferris have always believed in the importance of athletics and academics. Just like we believe in the great cars and trucks we sell and service every day, like high school sports, we're a great tradition in this area. Ferris, on the Wabash in New Philadelphia.
Ask CDL drivers, skilled mechanics, and other dedicated professionals. Join a company that puts people first and makes a difference in the community every day. With competitive pay, comprehensive benefits, and a supportive work environment, your future starts here. Apply now at KimballCompanies.com and take the next step in your career. That's KimballCompanies.com. Recycling and disposal done right.
Are you ready to give your home a new look? Look no further than Wayne Door, your one-stop shop for all your residential needs. Garage doors, entry doors, windows, and patio doors, Wayne Door has everything you need to upgrade your curb appeal. With 24/7 emergency service, you can trust their technicians to be there when you need them most. Stop by the Dover showroom on State Route 39 or visit WayneDoor.com and let the experts help transform your house into the home of your dreams. Wayne Door, more than just garage doors, from the people you can trust.
The certified public accountants at Niedenthal & Company believe in the value of relationships. Niedenthal & Company has been in business for over 50 years in your community, helping individuals and businesses grow. Niedenthal & Company can help manage and prepare your payroll, plan your estate, and prepare your business and personal income taxes. Stop into the Niedenthal facility on North Worcester Avenue in Dover and become a valued client today.
In Strasburg to help you out. Whether you need auto glass repair, paintless dent repair, assistance with warranty and insurance, or just need a free estimate, MPAC Collision has you covered. So the next time you need a repair, visit MPAC Collision online at mpactcollision.com and start your free estimate and learn all about what MPAC Collision can do for you.
With Room by Room, new from Carpet One, we've made finding the right with you to make your vision a reality and guide you with knowledge and easy-to-use tools to find the floor that fits your needs. So if you're ready to transform your home with beautiful new floors, scan the code to get started and come see the room-by-room difference for yourself. Exclusively at Carpet One Floor & Home.
Cush Financial Group has been proudly serving the community's financial needs for over 35 years. The team at Cush Financial follows an industry-leading service model with a unique approach and fiduciary responsibilities associated with their board-certified financial planner. With over 75 years of combined experience, the advisors at Cush Financial Group are here to help you achieve your financial goals. Contact their office at 330-308-8700 or visit their website at cushfinancial.com to see about scheduling your free consultation today. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Independence Capital Company Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC.
Chef Wallach LLC is a family-owned and operated company proudly serving greater Northeast Ohio and surrounding communities for over 25 years. We specialize in vinyl siding, replacement windows and doors, gutters, downspouts, and much more. We provide quality service regardless of the size or scope of the project. Our crews are reliable, respectful, and mindful of a safe work environment. Jeff Wallach LLC is certified by the Better Business Bureau. Call today and discover how we can assist you in making your vision a reality.
At First Federal Community
Ron's
Bank.
Heating and Cooling in Denison has been serving this great area since 1977. At Ron's, no matter what you need, they can handle it. From heating and cooling to standby Generac generators, water heaters, tankless water heaters, mobile home equipment, duct cleaning, and 24-hour no-heat service. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you have to do is call 740-922-5252. Ron's Heating and Cooling proudly supports high school sports and would like to wish best of luck to all local athletes participating this season.
Top Notch Auto on East Plum Alley in Janaden, your one-stop shop for all your vehicle needs, offering an experienced staff that can handle just what you need to keep your vehicle running at its best. Top Notch Auto specializes in diagnostics with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment. Whether your vehicle needs routine maintenance or major repairs, Top Notch Auto can handle all your vehicle needs. They also offer a large selection of tire brands, including Goodyear, Kelly, and Cooper, just to name a few. Find Top Notch Auto LLC on Facebook or call them at 740-561-4100.
Hey there, football fans. For over 60 years, Hampshire Insurance has been a cornerstone of the Sugar Creek community. We specialize in home, auto, life, commercial, and farm insurance. With our friendly and efficient service, you can rest easy knowing Hampshire Insurance is providing a path forward when the unthinkable happens. Give us a call at 330-852-4087. Hampshire Insurance, proud supporters of high school sports and your trusted neighbors in Sugar Creek.
Do you hunt, fish, sew, or have a hobby that you would like to share with someone? Hi, this is Noah Sugg with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we are faced with our biggest commitment in matching 56 littles with bigs. We will match a little with you that shares the same interests and enjoys the same things, so you can do what you enjoy and change the life of a little at the same time. To learn more, we ask you call 339-6916 or visit bigs4kids.com/volunteer. Thank you.
You're looking downfield. Here we go. Welcome back to Minerva High School. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Josh Jarvis on the sidelines for Big Z Sports. We're at our First National Bank of Denison halftime report. The extra 3 minutes on the clock for the warm-up period here for both teams, as both teams are back out there now and the captains meet at midfield. Garaway will have the football as we start the second half. Head down to the sidelines, bring in Josh Jarvis. His trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. Josh, adjustments going to be made on both sides. It's going to be a battle of adjustments in the second half.
Yeah, and you heard Jason Wallach talk about it coming out or going into the locker room, the offense needs to start clicking. They know what they're supposed to be doing. They're not making the best decisions right now. If they can get the ball, they're getting the ball to start the half. If they can put a drive and put it in the end zone, it's a 7-point ball game, and it's anybody's ball game.
Josh, obviously you were in the locker room for a lot of halftime adjustments and a lot of halftime speeches of that Garaway coaching staff. What do you think that message and how was it delivered?
Well, usually when you're down a little bit, it's delivered, but the message has always been from Coach Wallach, play Garaway football. Play Garaway football and we'll be fine. And like I mentioned before, offense has not been executing. I can tell you, the halftime is much longer when you're not in the locker room as opposed to being in the locker room.
Amen. Amen to that.
But if they execute, then they'll be fine.
That trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance, and 12 minutes on the clock. Second half or third quarter, I want to rush the game that much. The 12 minutes on the clock, third quarter about underway, second half here at Minerva High School between South Range and Garaway. South Range up 21-7. Opening kickoff of the second half brought to you by Cartoons of New Philadelphia. Fielded it at about the 10-yard line. Dylan Sunland all the way up over to the far sideline, makes the guy miss and gets dropped at about the 21-yard line. A flag comes flying in from the white hat behind the play. We'll see what the call's going to. Whistles had already blown. I'm not sure what the flag's going to be here. Going to be a personal foul. So a blindside block apparently on the Garaway Pirates. That's going to back them up, and that's going to put Garaway in a hole. That's going to still be first down and 10.
Sorry, Joe. I did not agree with that call whatsoever.
Josh, they said that happened maybe right in front of you. What did you see down there according to the blindside block?
That was the block right in front of Dylan Sunland is what the official is saying. He's saying that the kickoff guy was not in a line of sight there for that block. I don't necessarily agree with it. Obviously, Coach Wallach and Coach Gerber did not agree with it either.
So we're going back Garaway up now. So is this going to be first and long or first and 10?
First and 10, Joe.
First and 10, deep in their own territory at about the 6-yard line. The Pirates going to come out. 2 wide receivers, make that 3 wide receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. They're going to hand to Sunland right up the middle. And he takes a shot at about the 15-yard line. That's where second down and about 4.
That's exactly what they needed, to come out here and do what the coaches coach you to do. Make the adjustments at halftime. Now Sunland and Geibel can relax. Just run the ball.
2 receivers here on the near side. Twins on the far side. Shotgun formation. Geibel next to Sunland. It says they were trying to fool South Range as Wallach went in motion. Geibel was confused on who to hand the football to, so it's going to bring up third down and 5 now, a loss of 1 on the play.
Yep, can't have that. Can't have miscommunications. It looks like Jace Wallach got there too soon. The ball's getting ready to be snapped. He had to jump out of the way, and then there's a lot of miscommunication going on right now. They got to get Bronson Speedy into the ball game here. His name's been quiet tonight.
10:45 to go, third quarter. Trips receivers here on the near side. Single set on the far side. Shotgun formation. Geibel takes a snap, drops back up and knocked the ball down. Going to bring up 4th down now for the Garaway Pirates. They're going to have to punt the football away.
That's not what you needed. South Range's defensive line did what their coach should do. You see the quarterback's arm go up, your hands go up, try to get deflection. And Garaway, that's not what they need to come out here to start the second half.
So Wallach on to punt the football away. Braden Rayburn now sprints out here as a gunner. They're looking like they're going to take a timeout on the field.
South Range thought they were going to run a fake punt or something.
So they took a quick timeout, did South Range, as Braden Rayburn sprinted out here as a gunner with Van Tango. And that's a timeout taken on the field. We'll keep it right here as you saw a lot of pressure coming from South Range right on that line of scrimmage. They were coming after that
They're
football.
going to come. Coach Wallach said that when we were just talking to him before the game. He's like, if we punt
inside
the 30, they're bringing the house on this punt. So don't be shocked if they line more guys up on that line of scrimmage and come after this punt, try to get some free points or something. So it's going to be a quick kick from Jace Wallach.
Head down to the sidelines again, bring in Josh Jarvis. Josh, looking up in the lights, it looks like it's still like a misty rain out there.
It has not stopped all night. I checked the weather before the game started. It looked like it was going to be clear all night, and I thought it was going to leave after pregame, but it's just a light rain, and it hasn't stopped.
He's a great meteorologist.
4th down and 5, deep in their own territory. That trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. South Range showing pressure again. Braden Raver comes out here to match up with Tango. It's going to be a fake. It's going to be caught by Bronson Speedy. They ran the little pop pass there to Bronson Speedy, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. That's the benefit of having your quarterback as your up man in the punt formation.
I owe you, brother. You said it before the game. Don't be shocked if Garaway runs a fake punt tonight or fake something, keep the momentum going, and bang, right there it is.
That's very gutsy call tonight for the coaching staff. 4th and 5 in their own, deep in their own territory, inside their own 10-yard line, and they pop it out to Bronson Speedy with a nice catch. Shotgun formation, twins receivers here on the near side, 2 on the far side as well. Pop it over the middle again, and in and out of the hands this time of Bronson Speedy again, as Speedy tried to make the catch as Dominguez on the stop and the hit to Speedy to bring up 2nd down and jar the football loose.
He's just trying to sneak in like Josh Jarvis said down there. A linebacker came. Speedy was right there filling the spots, so they're starting to pick up on what South Range is running.
3 receivers on the far side. 1 here on the near side is Micah Yoder. Back in the backfield is Sunland with Geibel in the shotgun. They're going to turn and hand to Sunland, and he gets met in the backfield. A lot of penetration there by Starkey as he is in the backfield to bring up 2nd down now, or make it 3rd down for the Garaway Pirates.
Sunland's going to break one of those sooner or later. He's just a guy away from getting up to that 2nd level to be gone. So the big 3rd down here, Joe.
3rd down and 9 at the 29-yard line. 4 wide receivers. Geibel takes a snap, drops back, looking, plenty of time. Going to fire it down the far sideline, has his receiver, and it's in and out of his hands. As he's wanting a flag on the play, that was Bronson Speedy saying he was being held by his shoulder pad.
And you can see it, his jersey's halfway down his body.
So no call by the officials. Coach West really giving it to the sideline official there, saying, hey, you missed the call there. Josh Jarvis, that was down in front of you as well. Did they miss a pass interference?
Yeah, you can see the receiver was only able to get one hand in the air to go up to get that ball. The defensive back was hanging all over him, pulling on him. I think that should have been a call.
4th down and 9 now for the Garaway Pirates. They're going to punt the football away. High spiraling punt going to be fielded inside their own territory for South Range, and that's where they'll have it at about the 38-yard line, 36-yard line. South Range was able to get the Pirates to punt after the fake punt. They played some defense there, a little help from non-call and the long pass down the sidelines.
Man, that could make or break a game, especially being that close.
So they're going to have it 1st and 10 now on their own 37-yard line is South Range. They're going to come out with 2 wide receivers here on the near side. Dominguez in the backfield with Toy. Combs in motion. They're going to hand it to him here on the near sideline, and he's going to get dropped. Nice job there by the defender. That looks like Matthew Fry in there, getting the stop for the Garaway Pirates from his outside linebacker position.
Great pursuit by the Garaway defense. They got downhill, and they got downhill fast. So, and then Matthew Fry got them all back inside, the running back inside, and then here comes all the good guys. So, great first play there for the Garaway defense.
2nd down and 6 now at the 41-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield with Toy in the shotgun. Receiver on the far side. They're going to turn and hand, and he's going to get dropped in the backfield by a whole host of Garaway Pirates. And that's going to be a loss on the play for the South Range Raiders. Colson Keller in there, Cooper Gintz in there.
There's a name we haven't heard a lot tonight.
Braden Raber in there as well. Cooper Gintz in on the stop, playing with a heavy heart tonight. Lost his grandfather earlier today. 3rd down and 8 now for the South Range Raiders at their own 39-yard line.
Big play here for the Garaway defense. Got to get a stop.
Receiver here on the near side, 2 on the far side. Dominguez in the backfield with Toy in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back to Toy, fires to the far sideline, and that's going to be over the middle of the field to the 40. Cuts it to the near sideline. That's Gavin Nagy, and he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line, knocked out of bounds by number 30, Dylan Sunland, and number 23, Micah Yoder. But a big play there by the South Range Raiders. First Federal Community Bank, first down inside the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone.
Yep, they ran the bubble route, ran a slant route, went right behind the defenders, picked his choice there, and he picked a slant route.
Twins on the far side. Receiver open. Nagy cuts back inside, lowers his shoulder. I think he's going to get dropped short at about the 2-yard line. Again, I think that was another play where South Range got away with extra motion.
Yep.
They're not completely set. Josh, are you seeing that on the sidelines as well?
Yeah, when they're going quick, just like Robbie said, their linemen are moving. Their backs aren't set.
Why aren't they calling it?
I couldn't tell you why they're not calling it, but you can see it clearly down here.
Receiver on the far sideline. Receiver here on the near side goes in motion. That's going to be Dominguez,
and
there it is. They're going to get him on that finally. They're actually going to call offsides on the defense, and that's going to be a half the distance penalty. Obviously not seeing the motion. They're maybe colorblind. I'm not sure.
Running backs leaving early. Their wings leaving early. It's like they're getting a jump start on the snap.
You know, folks, obviously we're here for the Garaway Pirates and broadcasting their game here in the regional semifinals, and we're not finding fault with the officials, but it's obvious that flag should be thrown every time, because if we're seeing it, everybody in the stadium's got to be seeing it.
And it's a shock you can see it.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm blind.
Holy moly.
So it's going to be 1st and goal at the 1-yard line now, under 7 minutes to go. Two receivers here on the near side. Receiver comes in motion. Toy in the shotgun with Dominguez to his left. And again, he was falling forward, and that should have been a motion penalty, but Toy gets into the end zone for the touchdown from 1 yard out.
Little misdirection play there. Everybody going on the right. Quarterback came out, popped out to the left-hand side. Garaway's got to respond now here, getting back on offense.
So Starkey now on for the extra point.
A lineman kicking the PAT. I like to see that.
Big boy kicking the PAT. 6 foot, 215-pound senior.
And he's got a leg on him too.
The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up and it is good. And South Range leads 28-7 over the Garaway Pirates with 6:36 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. A Cush Financial Group timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
PAC Drilling, a family-owned and operated company since 2005 in Bolivar, takes pride in being an economic oil and gas drilling company. PAC's objective is to contribute to American energy independence through profitable development, operation, and marketing of oil and natural gas wells. PAC also employs operating technicians to oversee each and every well drilled to maximize its productivity and longevity. Contact PAC Drilling at pacdrilling.com.
Here we go. Back here at Minerva High School. Apologies there. About said Medina for some reason, but Minerva High School, 3rd quarter, 28-7. South Range over Garaway, 6:36 to go here in the 3rd quarter. As South Range gets on the board with a 1-yard touchdown run by Tristan Toy. Pirates going to need to respond here and respond quickly. Going to be a short pooch kick fielded by the up back at about the 32 by Wyatt Reifenschneider, and he's going to slide down just short of the 35-yard line. That's where the Pirates will have it, 1st and 10.
Yep, you gotta score. You gotta put yourself back into this ball game some way, somehow. Get a little bit of momentum going for you here, and maybe a quick score or something. And you can't take a lot of time off the clock because I know you have the whole fourth quarter, but the way South Range's offense is moving the ball tonight, you got to put up points fast.
So 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line for the Garaway Pirates as they trail 28-7 to South Range. 5 wide receivers. Geibel in the shotgun, trips on the far side, twins here on the near side. Geibel takes a snap, drops back, runs to the far sideline, has his receiver. That's going to be Braden Raver, breaks out of a tackle, still on his feet, up past the 35 to maybe got to the 36-yard line. It's going to be a short pickup for the Garaway Pirates.
I'll give South Range credit where credit's due. That ball was thrown out the Raper quickly. I make a bet 10 out of 11 players on that defense was at that ball in like 2 seconds.
They fly to the football, does South Range. Shotgun maybe 5 yards to bring up 3rd down and manageable now for the Pirates.
That's what you needed. 3rd down and 3, 3rd down and 4. This could be a quick little hit Sunland here.
4 wide receivers, 3 here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun with Sunland to the right of Geibel. Geibel takes a snap looking. Going to get pressured up the middle. Now he's going to take off running, and he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's going to be a hit. Wow, he got hit out of bounds, and they didn't call that either. Must not have seen that. And it's going to be a First Federal Community Bank 1st down run by Brady Geibel for the Pirates.
That's what you need to move the chains, keep the offense on the field, give your defensive line and your linebackers now a little breath here, and just keep them moving. Let's see if they can score quickly.
5:33 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Garaway trails 28-7 to South Range. 3 receivers here on the near side, 1 on the far side. Shotgun. Geibel takes a snap, drops back, looking, plenty of time now, moves forward, and that takes a big hit. He's going to get dropped back close to the 40-yard line, and that's going to be a loss on the play for the Garaway Pirates to bring up 2nd down and long now behind the chains.
Once again, got to have that clock in your head. Brady's got to have that clock where 1, 2, 3, 4, and no one's open. Throw it out of bounds. Just try to throw it as far as you can out of bounds.
2nd down and 14 now from their own 43-yard line. 4 wide receivers, shotgun formation. Speedy comes in motion. Now goes back to the far side. Geibel takes a snap, drops back looking, fires over the middle of the field, short hops his intended receiver, and that was Micah Yoder, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 14 now.
Just short-armed it, and threw it down to the ground. He was looking straight at the ground when he threw it. So, I mean, he's got to have his eyes up and throw it, pitch and catch to him. Just take a breath. That's all you got to do.
Looks like Dominguez checks out for South Range. 2 receivers here on the near side. 2 on the far side. Shotgun formation. Geibel takes a snap, going to hand it to Sunland, and he is going to get nowhere as that defense read that handoff right out of the hand of Brady Geibel.
Yep, South Range defense is clicking on all cylinders right now, and Garaway can't move the ball much, so they got to find some play that can get you a chunk yards here, and you got to go for it on 4th down, no matter what down. Can't punt it away.
4th down and 13 to go, and it looks like the Garaway Pirates are going to punt the football away as they're on their own 44-yard line. Try to pin South Range back. Gavin Nagy back to return the punt for South Range. The snap's back. Low line drive kicked, and they bring a lot of pressure, does South Range. As that ball goes out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. Nice punt there by Jace Wallach. Now the Garaway defense going to try to stop him again. As we look at the Kimball Company scoreboard at half, Steubenville up on Dover 28-7. Indian Valley leads New Lex 29-8 in the 3rd quarter. Grady Kinsey with 3 touchdown runs. Northmore leads Ridgewood 14-0 in the 3rd quarter. Eastern leads Conotton Valley 21-0 in the 3rd quarter. Hillsdale leads Malvern 23-20. Get to more scores here in a minute for games outside of Z Country. Bishop Watterson leads Licking Valley 16-0. St. Clairsville up on West Holmes 21-0. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line for South Range. Shotgun formation. Going to turn and hand to Dominguez. Finds his hole, breaks through, keeps those legs pumping, and he falls forward for a nice pickup of maybe 6 yards on the play to bring up second down now for South Range.
Garaway's got to get stopped. They have to get a turnover of some sort, get the ball back as fast as they can, and get the offense back on the field.
So 3:41 to go here in the third quarter. South Range up 28-7. Shotgun formation. Probably going to see a lot of runs here from South Range, leading by 21. Dominguez again lowers his shoulder, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for the Raiders.
All the Raiders are going to do is take the air out of the football and milk this clock as long as they can. You have 3 minutes left in the third quarter here, Joe. They're going to try to take the whole time off this clock.
So 1st and 10 now for South Range, leading 28-7. 2 receivers here on the near side. Shotgun formation for South Range. Dominguez in the backfield. Receiver goes in motion. Torrey's going to keep it right up the middle. And he gets all the way up close to the 45-yard line before he's dropped by Bronson Speedy on the tackle for the Pirates.
That play, they just had Garaway's defense looking at the motion coming all the way out here to the field, and South Range's quarterback sees that. So they're going to leave the middle of the field wide open. He's going to keep that ball every time. He's not going to give it to that pitch man.
1st and 10 now at their own 44-yard line. 2:46 to go in the third quarter. We'll throw it over here, and it's going to be for his intended receiver, number 88 for South Range. Going to be incomplete.
And that helps Garaway. Second down, stops the clock.
Second down and 10, like you said, stops the clock. And
Coach Wallach over there trying to fire up his defense, try to get a couple more stops here, get his offense back on the field.
Second down and 10 at their own 44-yard line, 2:41 to go in the third quarter. South Range up 28-7. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on the far sideline. They were moving again right there. Still didn't call as they pitch it out to Dominguez as he's going to pick up the first down inside Garaway territory at the 45-yard line. A First Federal Community Bank first down run.
See, when they line up, the quarterback or running back lines up right behind their quarterback. It's very hard to make a strength call until they motion to the last second. Then you got to hurry up and try to make it, and you may be out of position.
Shotgun formation again. Going to hand off to Dominguez, pushes his away, and then Jace Wallach in the backfield and drops him down as Colson Keller in there as well for the Garaway Pirates. Matthew Fry in there, Cooper Gintz in there for the Garaway Pirates. Going to bring up second down and 11, a loss of 1 by Dominguez on the play.
The Pirates are still fighting, Joe. They're trying to give everything they have left on the field here tonight. So they're trying their hardest to get a turnover. I see them trying.
Second down and 11 at their own 45, at the Garaway 45-yard line. Dominguez in the shotgun now as Nagy goes in motion. They're going to hand it to him on the jet sweep. Cuts back inside. He goes nowhere. The Garaway defense in there stops him right about the line of scrimmage. Nice job there by the Garaway defense. In on the stop for the Pirates. Looks like number 68, Colson Keller, was in there. Jace Wallach as well for Garaway.
Ball's over there on the right hash, Joe. Don't be shocked if they come over here to that now route with the wide receiver one-on-one with the corner, trying to make a play, pick up the first down. That's been their bread and butter tonight so far.
2 receivers split here on the near side. Receiver on the far side as well. Now shotgun formation. Toy looks, takes a snap, drops back, looking, going to fire over the middle of the field, has his receiver. That's going to be Nagy, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down for South Range.
All he did was run up 10, 12 yards, sit behind the linebacker there, sat in the coverage, found the open hole, and picked up a big first down for South Range.
2 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the near side. Shotgun formation again. Toy turns and hands to Dominguez, finds his hole, lowers his shoulder. It gets down past the 25 to about the 23-yard line. Braden Rayburn on the stop for the Garaway Pirates.
I was watching their offensive line there, Joe, and Garaway's defensive line's got to put their hand in the ground and fire back as much as they can. They're getting pushed off the ball 4, 5, 6 yards. So big second down here. Got to get stopped.
That's going to do it for the third quarter here at Minerva High School, the fours go in the air, 28-7. South Range leads. They have it 2nd and 2. We'll have that call for you after this in the fourth quarter. Back after this with Big Z Sports and Claxon Communications.
Triad Roofing and Services in Strasburg has been your commercial flat and sloped roofing professionals since 1979. They do commercial roofing and offer free estimates. Businesses, now is the time. Set your appointment before the weather changes. They can fix your roof before problems occur. They offer maintenance plans. Will come out twice a year, clear drains, and inspect your roof. To find out more, go to triadroofingandservices.com. That's triadroofingandservices.com.
Other guy's insurance, you got Kyle.
Hey Kyle, it's Brenda. I was just reading through your proposal and I have a few questions.
When we drafted up your proposal, we really aimed right down the middle.
Sometimes wonder if your insurance agent true priority is more time on the golf course. At Hummel, we do insurance differently. Our expert advisors help you not only mitigate risk, but operate more efficiently, decrease employee turnover, and increase your bottom line.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. Start of the fourth quarter. South Range leads 28-7. They have it 2nd down and 2 on the Garaway 23-yard line. Going to turn and hand to Dominguez. Follows his blockers. Breaks through that line of scrimmage. Cuts back here to the near side. Lowers his shoulder. Keeps those legs moving all the way down inside the 10-yard line. Aiden Dominguez with a big run there to First Federal Community Bank first down run for Aiden Dominguez. 6'3", 200-pound senior, runs like he's 240 pounds.
Yes, he does. He runs the ball really hard. And, Joe, I was looking over their roster. They have a lot of seniors, man.
Yeah, they are a very senior-laden team. Of course, these seniors were a part of the state championship team back in 22. As that handoff to Dominguez, going to be dropped. 2nd down and goal now from about the 7, maybe 8-yard line. Yeah, this team won the state championship in 22, and their head coach stepped away and retired after that. Garaway, of course, played these guys back in 21 over at Louisville High School. These kids were freshmen on that team, as were the Garaway seniors were freshmen for them. So Toy takes a snap, runs here to the near side, going to cut it back inside. Does he get in? They call it a touchdown from 8 yards out. Tristan Toy with a touchdown run. Make it 34-7. South Range over Garaway.
He just QB keep all the way there. Just followed his blockers, dove in the end zone, and he's had a big game so far tonight. Toy has.
Tristan Toy with a huge game for the South Range Raiders. And it's starting to look bleak for the Garaway Pirates. Going to be down 28 if they convert the extra point.
Man. Nothing. It's a long road ahead, but they can be doable.
It can be done. 10:50 to go here in the football game. South Range up 34-7 with an extra point pending. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up and it is good, and it's 35-7 now. South Range leads Garaway. With 10:50 to go here in the football game. Head down to the sidelines, bring in Josh Jarvis. His trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. And Josh, it just seems like the South Range Raiders can kind of do what they want offensively. Yeah, must have lost a little technical difficulty maybe there with Josh on the sidelines. We'll catch up with him here in just a little bit. 10:50 to go here in the football game, and the offense got to come out, quick score, and
You got to do something here. Got to get a quick score, 1-2 plays, and then try to get a stop or a turnover or something. You got to get the crowd back in and get a little bit of momentum some way somehow. I just got an update. Grady Kinsey, 4th touchdown of the night. Braves up by 21.
So the Indian Valley Braves up 36-15 over New Lexington. Kimball Company scoreboard update. Receiver back deep is going to be Dylan Sunland. Going to be a low line drive squib kick. Bounce off the turf. Going to be fielded by the up back and that's going to be Jace Wallach. He fields it and drops to the turf, and that's where the Pirates will have it 1st and 10, trailing 35-7.
Coming out here, you got 1, 2, maybe 3 plays. You got to try for the end zone within those plays. You can't just run the ball. You got to throw downfield some here sooner or later.
We'll head down to the sidelines here in just a moment with Josh Jarvis after this first play by the Garaway Pirates. Trailing 35-7 to South Range. They have it 1st and 10 on their own 21-yard line. 2 receivers here on the near side. 2 over on the far side. Sunland in the backfield with Geibel. Geibel drops back, looking at a fire here to the near side. Has his receiver. That's Micah Yoder, and just over the head and the outside outstretched arm of Micah Yoder, and it's going to fall incomplete. As Micah Yoder was the intended receiver. Number 21, Gavin Hiscox on the coverage for South Range.
Hey, that was that shot they wanted.
So 2nd down and 10 now. Probably see a lot of throws off the right shoulder of Brady Geibel here the rest of the way. Fire it over to the far sideline. It's going to be incomplete over the head of his intended receiver, Dylan Sunland, to bring up 3rd down and 10 now for the Pirates.
The Raiders defense, they're on Geibel so fast. He doesn't even have time to catch the ball, and they're there.
Super quick, super fast defense. They're fast on offense as well is South Range. As Garaway going to come out 5 wide receivers. 1 here on the near side, 4 on the far side. They're going to run a screen pass, and that's going to be out in front of the intended receiver, Dylan Sunland. That's going to be incomplete to bring up 4th down now for Garaway.
You got to go for it. You can't punt the ball here. You have to go and keep the chains moving. You're down 28 points, so you got to get something going, and it looks like they're punting the football away.
Looks like they're going to try to punt the football away here, trailing 35-7 with 10:34 to go. As number 11, Gavin Nagy, back deep to return the punt off of the left foot of Jace Wallach. Snap is back. It'll be a high, wobbly kick. Going to be fielded and fair caught by Nagy at about the 46-yard line, 44-yard line. And that's 40. They're going to call it the 43-yard line. That's where South Range will have it, leading 35-7. Head down to the sidelines and bring in Josh Jarvis. His trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. And Josh, just to look like the Pirate offense can get things going here in the second half, and the defense has been on the field a lot here to wind down the game.
Yeah, Coach Wallach has spent a lot of time with Brady here on the sideline. He's not looking comfortable back there. As you mentioned, the South Range defense getting on him pretty quickly. He just doesn't seem comfortable not hitting the throws that he normally hits.
Shotgun formation again. They're going to turn and hand to Dominguez. He is going to be dropped in the backfield. Maybe a loss of maybe 1, maybe 2 yards on the play. A couple of Garaway defenders. Jace Wallach in there.
On the run there, Joe, was number 82, Dylan Smesko. For the Raiders.
Was it Smesko back there on the run?
Sir.
My apologies. See if Dominguez is even on the field right now. I don't see 34 out there.
I see him right here in front of me.
Yeah, 34 not even on the field, so that's my apologies as Smesko got the carry there.
Get the binoculars back out, bud.
I know, right? I need them.
I think next year you need to have glasses.
Yeah, I've got contacts, bro. 2 receivers here on the near side. Shotgun formation. Receiver goes in motion. Toy's going to keep it right up the middle. Takes a big hit by Colson Keller. A couple other Garaway defenders in there as well as Toy gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Matthew Fry in there as well for the Garaway Pirates. In about 17, 18 years, I want you to reach out to me and tell me how your vision is once you hit pushing 50.
I got contacts in.
I know, but you're also like 29.
I'm 30, thank you, but thank you for that. 29, man, I love that. I don't want to be 30. Woo! I turned 31 in January. Actually, real quick shout out, my wife's birthday is Sunday. The big 3-4 she turns this year.
Uh-oh, 34 for
yes, ma'am.
I don't know how she puts up with you, to be honest.
I have no idea either. I'm a handful.
Toy takes the snap, drops back, looking, going to fire to the near sideline, has his receiver, and they're going to call it a catch by number 88. for the South Range Raiders, and that's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down. The clock moving. South Range leads 35-7.
All they're doing is keeping the clock going and trying to get out of here with a W.
So happy birthday to your wife, Lexi, on Sunday. We're almost birthday twins. Mine is on Wednesday next week. So
I'll make sure to text you if I remember.
Handoff in the backfield. Colson Keller grabs the running back and drops him to the turf here. Going to bring up second down now for South Range.
It's going to be a fast game here, Joe. We're going to be done close to 9 o'clock.
8:50 right now. Games move fast when both teams like to run the football.
Yes, sir, they do.
Right now in the other Division 5, Region 17, regional semifinal game, Poland Seminary up on Manchester, 17-13 in the third quarter. That game's over at Louisville High School. So winner of that game will go on to face South Range if they hold on here with a 28-point lead. Dominguez does take the snap that time, or takes the handoff from Toy. And that's going to be bring up a third down and about 4 for South Range.
They're probably going to run the ball again, Joe.
If they're smart, they will.
Yep.
Run the clock, keep it moving. If they score again, it could jump to the running clock.
That's something you never want to see, especially in regional semifinals. Just try to keep it without going to running clock.
Garaway down 35-7, 7:15 to go here in the football game. Two receivers, one on each side of the field, two backs in the backfield with Toy. Toy takes a snap, going to hand it off. Receiver, or the back, keeps those legs moving. That's going to be enough for a First Federal Community Bank first down run for South Range. Going to keep the chains moving, keep the clock moving, leading by 28.
You're always giving them all they have. They're leaving everything on the field. These seniors, everybody. So you got 6 more minutes of high school football left for the Garaway Pirates, and they just got to leave it all on the field.
Absolutely, and talk about a few of these seniors for the Garaway Pirates. As you look down this roster, a lot of juniors play football here. A lot of seniors are playing as well. Jace Wallach playing his final game for the Garaway Pirates. Bronson Speedy, Braden Raber, Dylan Sunland, Brady Geibel playing their final game for the Garaway Pirates. That ball's going to be pitched out to the near sideline as Speedy is going to get a flag, unnecessary roughness. He's going to get a flag for a penalty that hit out of bounds on Bronson Speedy. Going to give him a half a distance to the goal.
That's just some frustration coming out. It's been a frustrating night so far, and you just can't let your emotions get the best of you.
It's going to be a personal foul. Yep, going to be a personal foul on Bronson Speedy. Going to be half the distance to the goal, and automatic first down for South Range. But again, like we mentioned, lots of seniors on this football team, and Bryce Yoder on that offensive line. Another one for the Garaway Pirates playing in his final game. Shotgun formation as Toy takes a snap. Going to hand off to the back. That's going to be Smesko into the end zone for a touchdown. And it's now 41-7 South Range over Garaway.
Running clock, Joe.
So South Range looks like they're going to move on here, leading 41-7 with 6:03 to go. The clock moving, of course, as Robbie just mentioned, a running clock for the Raiders. Ridgewood on the board against Northmore. They're only trailing 14-7 now. Hillsdale up on Malvern 37-20. Eastern up on Conotton Valley 21-8. Steubenville all over Dover 42-7. And the extra point is good to make it 42-7. South Range over Garaway. A timeout on the field, a Cush Financial Group timeout. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Want to stay warm in your vehicle this winter? Call the Remote Start Pros at Cartoons and Accessories in New Philly. With over 15,000 units installed over 18 years in the market, Cartoons in-car experts have the expertise to get the job done right. Cartoons carries a full assortment of remote starts that give you any desired range needed to warm up your car from anywhere. We also do diesel vehicles as well as standard shift vehicles. So don't delay. Call Cartoons today and schedule an appointment to stay warm all winter long. Cartoons at 517 West High Avenue in New Philly, 330-339-2006. Be there.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. Joe Geckler, Robbie Anderson, Josh Jarvis as Jace Wallach takes the ensuing kickoff. The Cartoons of New Philadelphia kickoff to the far sideline. Nice return there by Jace Wallach. As the Pirates will have it 1st and 10, trailing 42-7. Again, going to mention some of the seniors here playing their final game for the Garaway Pirates. Gio Colon, Van Tango, Brady Geibel, Jace Wallach, Bronson Speedy, Dylan Sunland, Kieran Linden, Braden Raber, Luis Wall, Sammy Gross, Talon Miller, William Miller, Lincoln Flinner, Bryce Yoder. Those are the seniors for the Garaway Pirates as they're going to hand it off to Dylan Sunland for the Pirates. Going to bring up 2nd down and about 3 now for Garaway, trailing 42-7. South Range going to move on to the regional championship game. Nothing to hang your hat about for the Garaway Pirates. 6th straight season in the regional semifinals. Not too many teams in our area can say that.
No, and then they hold the biggest thing. They hold, I think they're the 2nd team to ever do it, Joe, go to the Final Four?
Yeah, Dover was the other one.
Yes, so I mean, it's an accomplishment. These kids have been through a lot.
Absolutely.
I mean, they've made history.
This senior class for the Garaway Pirates, they've won a lot of football games, and they've played in a lot of meaningful football games. They've been through a lot in their career, and they have nothing to be ashamed of, do the Pirates, as they're going to fall here to South Range tonight. As Geibel takes a snap, drops back, going to fire it over here to the near side. That's going to be Dylan Sunland. Makes a couple guys miss up here to the 40 and all the way down close to the 37-yard line. Dylan Sunland with a nice catch from Brady Geibel for a First Federal Community Bank first down. Pirates not quitting. There's never been quit in these Garaway Pirates.
None at all, Joe.
Shotgun formation. Geibel turns and going to hand the ball to Dylan Sunland. Going to get dropped at about the 31-yard line. Bring up 2nd down now for the Pirates.
And it looks like South Range has got their JV team in here.
Yeah, it looks like some backups getting some time for South Range. Garaway still trying to make something happen. Down 42-7. Geibel takes a snap, going to fake it, going to take off running. Does Geibel right up the middle, lowers his shoulder, spins out of a tackle. Down close to the 20-yard line in the Jeff Wallach LLC red zone. And that's going to be another First Federal Community Bank first down for the Pirates.
Faked the handoff to Sunland and then ran the counter back. That's a nice play. That's a really nice play.
Trips receivers to the far side. 2 here on the near side. Empty backfield shotgun with Geibel. Takes a snap. Drops back. Fires it over the middle of the field. And that's going to be caught for the touchdown by Jace Wallach from 20 yards out. Geibel to Wallach. Senior to senior. 42-13, South Range.
Nice play, nice play there for Geibel to Wallach. That was a nice, beautiful play.
Beautiful play there. Geibel to Wallach gets on the board again. Is Gio Colon going to come on now for the extra point? Another senior. Gio Colon had an incredible career here for Garaway. Started kicking his sophomore year. Set the school record last year with a 48-yarder. Started kicking his sophomore year after he was enticed to come out to play football by J.T. Wallach.
Oh, man.
Up and good for Gio Colon, and the score now is 42-14. That stops the running clock as the Pirates score on a 20-yard touchdown pass from Geibel to Wallach and gets the Pirates on the board, and we'll see if they try to kick it deep or are they going to.
I see Sunland coming out. I see a bunch of hands guys coming out, so they might try the onside kick here.
We'll see what the Pirates want to do here, trailing 42-14. Big thanks to all of our sponsors this year, too, folks. We couldn't do what we do without our sponsors: DAC Vitamins and Minerals, TMK Valley Propane, Tuscarawas Insurance Agency, Novellis, Hartzler's Quality Housing. Those guys over at Hartzler's have been with us forever, and we appreciate it. Them and DAC are probably the longest-standing sponsors we have, along with TMK Valley Propane, Jordan Hartzler and the crew over there. We appreciate them. Cartoons of New Philadelphia, First Federal Community Bank, the Jeff Wallach LLC. We appreciate him. He's been on with us the last few years. New sponsor this year, Hampshire Insurance. Jason Hampshire, Joe Hampshire, and the crew out at Hampshire Insurance in Sugar Creek, and they have jumped on board with us, and we appreciate it. Wayne Dorr as well, Cush Financial Group. As Gio Cologne going to walk up and going to kick it deep. Going to be a high end over and kick, fielded at about the 11-yard line by Smesko, and he's just going to take a knee and drop down there, and the South Range Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Our other sponsors: First National Bank of Denison, of course, Dumont Sporting Goods, McInturf Realty, and during the regular season, the Tuscarawas Dairy Farmers with the chocolate milk, and we just couldn't do it without our sponsors. Nope. Robbie. It's been an amazing season again, as Garaway season going to come to an end tonight at the hands of South Range for the second time in the last 4 years. But South Range, a really, really good football team, and it wouldn't surprise me one bit to see them raise the trophy on December 7th.
Oh yeah, they have a good chance of raising that trophy December 7th, and if I have my prediction, Joe, it's going to be South Range and Ironton in that Division 5 game. I've seen both teams. I've seen Ironton online, and wow, they're good.
Absolutely, as the backups are now in for South Range. Garaway leaves most of their seniors are out there now playing defense, which is great to see. Big shout out to the Claxon Communications crew tonight. The main man, Casey Claxon, the owner, the man, the guy that runs everything. Casey producing our game here tonight, and as he did last week as well. And one of the best camera operators that Casey has, and I will say that confidently. And Evelyn Heyer, she does a great job and very, very skilled at what she does. And we appreciate all the crews all year for Claxon Communications that I've had. I know Jaron and Joe and Jacob and everybody that was with the Claxon Communications crew this year. We appreciate them and all they've done for us and all they do for us. And, of course, we'll see them during basketball season as well. But with the football season winding down here for Big Z Sports right now, we only have one team looking like they're going to advance. Indian Valley up 36-23 in the fourth quarter. Grady Kenzie bounced back this week after kind of being hobbled the last couple of weeks with 4 touchdown runs. Looks like Indian Valley is going to advance to the regional championship game, and that looks like that's going to be against St. Clairsville, who we all expected to happen.
And that's going to be the matter of, can Indian Valley get over the hump? They've been in the regional championship game, I think, 3 times now.
And can they, we talked about Garaway over the last 3 or 4 years getting over the hump, getting past the regional championship game, because they have gotten there, couldn't get past it. Last year they got past it to the state semis. One of 2 teams to ever do it. Can Indian Valley be the 3rd team in Tuscarawas County?
I'd put my, if I'm betting man, Joe, I'd put my chips all in.
As South Range takes a snap, takes a knee, and the clock will continue to move. We're going to bring up 3rd down now for South Range. Under a minute to go here in the football game. But, again, big shout-out to everybody involved with Big Z Sports with us this year, Robbie. It's been awesome. We'll talk more in the postgame, but, Josh Jarvis jumping in on sidelines. We had Tim Plants. We had Keith Thomas with us as well, and, everybody with Big Z Sports, the guys back in the radio station. We're obviously not on the radio tonight, but, Chris Kale and Roger Metzger and Adam Soweski, the guys always back there keeping us in tune to what's going on around the area during the regular season. And it was a great season for the Garaway Pirates, as their season will end here at Minerva High School at the hands of South Range, 42-14. And we'll be back with our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. Again, final score, South Range 42, Garaway 14. Back after this with Big Z Sports.
Ready to unleash your inner champion? At T County Boxing Academy in New Philadelphia, we're not just about throwing punches. We're about building confidence, discipline, and strength. Whether you're stepping into the ring for the first time or looking to sharpen your skills, our expert coaches are here to guide you every step of the way. Train like a pro, fight like a champ. T County Boxing Academy, where champions are made. Sign up today and start your journey to greatness.
Hi, this is Zarek with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. How healthy is the air you breathe? When air quality outside is bad, you can breathe easy inside your home with air purifiers, high-quality air filtration, and other fine products from Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are your local trained comfort specialist in downtown Dover, providing 24-hour emergency service since 1981. For all your home comfort needs, call us at 330-343-5511. We look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
The Tuscarawas County dairy farmers want you to know that low-fat chocolate milk is a great choice for student athletes and hard workers. It provides the nutrition needed after practices, games, or a hard day at work, and it tastes great. Low-fat chocolate milk is packed with carbohydrates for energy, proteins to repair muscles, fluids to rehydrate, plus vitamins and minerals to help build strong bones and bodies. It's the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Tuscarawas County Dairy Farmers. Farms, family, food.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf. The past 30 years, the residents in and around the Tuscarawas County have made the call to the realtors and staff of McInturf Realty for buying and selling of residential and commercial properties. We truly live in a great community, and in all of those communities, there is nothing better than high school sports. For myself and all the agents and staff at McInturf Realty, we would like to wish all the area athletes good luck this season. And make the call to McInturf Realty, 330-364-SOLD, or find us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Brings cool evenings, football games, and weekend camping. Muskingum Watershed Conservancy District has the perfect way to recharge after a long week at work. A place to sit around a campfire making s'mores and relax as you watch the snapping and flickering flames dancing under the moonlight. Choose a campsite at Atwood or Tappan Lake Park for your fall weekend getaways. Camping is the perfect way to spend an evening under the stars with family and friends. For more information, visit mwcd.org.
Wendy's new breakfast 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles let you create your own delicious combo. Choose from a sausage biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit, small seasoned potatoes, and a medium hot coffee. But it's obvious which combo's the best. Sausage biscuit and small seasoned potatoes. Well, maybe it's the fresh cracked egg and cheese biscuit with a medium hot coffee. Or 2 savory sausage biscuits. Whichever you pick, you can't go wrong. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new 2 for $3 Biggie Bundles.
Limited time only. U.S. price and participation may vary. Not valid in a combo. Single item at regular price.
The Sarchone name has always been known for truck sales. And once you see our inventory, you'll understand why. At Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Dalton, you'll find the largest selection of new trucks and SUVs in the area. Shop our inventory at SarchoneCDJR.com or stop in and visit us on the corner of Route 30 and Route 94 in Dalton. Sarchone, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Get your own at Sarchone.
Gillen Body Shop knows that when their business is needed, it's never planned and it can cause quite the inconvenience. That's why Gillen Body Shop makes the process as easy as possible for their customers by making sure the work is completed right the first time. Gillen Body Shop has experienced staff that give all completed work a 100% guarantee. So when those unplanned repairs to your vehicle are needed, there's only one choice. Gillen Body Shop on Cary Avenue in New Philadelphia. Find them on Facebook.
This is Brian Williams, commercial lender with the First National Bank of Denison. The day you decided to open your business, you planted the seed. As your roots become stronger, the First National Bank of Denison is here to help your business grow. Strong businesses make strong communities, and because we live, work, and raise our families here, your business benefits us all. Whether you need more space, equipment, or inventory, come see us today for your next business loan. We are a local bank with local decision makers, and your success is our greatest reward. At the First National Bank of Denison, we have our roots where others have their branches. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Minerva High School. Final score again in our Dumont Sporting Goods postgame show. South Range knocks off Garaway and ends their season 42-14. And what a heck of a football season the Garaway Pirates had. the first time in 3 years in the regular season they lose a football game. They lose to a team in Indian Valley that, guess what? They're going to the regional finals and to take on either either St. Clairsville or West Holmes, and they lose to a Ridgewood team that's in the regional semifinals as well, and that's their first 2 losses in a regular season since 2020. And the Garaway Pirates have had an amazing run over the last 4 years. These seniors that the Pirates have, amazing group of young men, and they're going to do great things as they move on. Some may never put on football uniform again, which is the hardest thing to take for the kids sitting out there right now as the coaches are out at about the 30-yard line or so, 20-yard line, talking to their team for the final time after a game. And this is the hardest conversation any coach has to have. You lose a game and your season's over. This is the hardest conversation.
It is, and these coaches and these players, you spend a lot more time with these kids than you do your own family, especially during football season. Your two-a-days, your mini camps, your season, you spend more time with these coaches and you become closer to them, and it's gut-wrenching knowing that you lose your final game and you're walking off this field probably for the final time in your career, and it hurts.
Absolutely, it does, and it's tough. It's tough to watch. It's tough, as broadcasters. It's crazy, man. This is week 13 for us. We've done probably 15 games, but we've seen Garaway a lot. Over the last.
I think we've done nine or 10 games of them this year,
and we've seen them a lot. We get attached to these kids. The coaches. They know us. It's hard to watch these teams lose, and regardless if it's Garaway or if it's Indian Valley or if it's Ridgewood, whoever it is, it's tough when their season comes to an end because as broadcasters, as fans, it's hard to watch the kids be sad and hang their heads. There's a couple kids down there just sitting down. You can tell that they're just crushed, and it's hard. And we'll head down to the sidelines, bring in Josh Jarvis, and this trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. But Josh, you were a part of those coaching staffs for Garaway, and you know how hard this is. You've only been out away from it for 2 years, but it doesn't ever get easier.
No, it never gets easy. You got to remind the kids there's only one team once you get in the playoffs that wins their last game, and that's hard to do. As you mentioned, we've only had 2 teams in the area that's even got to the Final Four. But there's also a bunch of teams that are not playing tonight.
For sure.
So they have a lot to be proud of. This senior group, if I'm not mistaken, is 38-2 in the regular season.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know that there's another senior class that has had that type of record. So, yeah, it stings, and it's going to sting for a few days here. But walking away from it, they've made memories for the rest of their lives, and they have put on quite a show for all these people in Sugar Creek and in the area. They're going to hang their heads for a little bit, but they're going to carry themselves with their heads high, moving forward into the future.
Yeah, for sure. And you've been a part of these huddles where you're talking to the kids at the end, and you get it as coaches. Like Robbie said, you're around these kids more than they are their own family, or you're around your own family, and sometimes it's hard to watch these coaches even say goodbye to the seniors, and it's a challenge, and I don't know how coaches do it, but it's Josh, talk to us about the dedication it takes for that coaching staff to coach those young men for it seems like anymore. Sports, basketball, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, it's almost a year-round commitment. Am I correct?
Yeah, it's becoming more and more that way. And as coaches, my goodness, the coaches are working at least 11 months out of the year. They're going to get back to lifting here before too long. Obviously, they're going to have a break, but the coaches get after. The coaches are going to be watching this film until 3 o'clock in the morning. I can guarantee you that. But you spend a lot of time with these kids. You get to know these kids very well, and it is hard. But some of the greatest interactions I've had with kids are kids that come back. And they're standing on the sidelines, and they get to talk to you after the game and say, "Hey, Coach, remember the time that we made it this far in the playoffs? We played this game or that game," and just to see the excitement in their faces when they come back, because we always have a bunch of kids, and every school does, but you have a bunch of kids that come back and they cheer on the kids that are playing right now. So it's a huge commitment, and it's not for everybody, obviously, but to make these lasting connections with some of these kids and these coaches is really why they do it.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll ask you, we're going to let Coach Wallach be with his team. We're not going to bug him here tonight. I know he said he would talk to us. He always is so gracious with his time and wants to talk to us. I remember after the Indian Valley game, we talked to him for a minute, and then he said he wanted to talk to the radio guys. And and just even after a loss, Coach Wallach is always so gracious with his time, wants to give the kudos to his kids and talk about his kids. And we're going to give him the time to talk to his guys here. And Josh, your final thoughts on here tonight as Garaway's season comes to an end at the hand of South Range 42-14.
Well, Coach Wallach said it as he was walking into the locker room at halftime. They just couldn't get their offense clicking quite like it has been in the past. They put up a lot of points this year, obviously. You guys know that. And Dylan was able to run the ball very effectively. They were able to move the ball down the field and run some of those tunnel screens and stuff like that. And they just couldn't quite connect on offense. Defensively, the first two drives really hurt. They really hurt as South Range drove down the field, but they were able to make some minor adjustments and make some stops there. I mean, you got to tip your cap to this team. Even Coach Wallach said it to me as he was walking off the field. He said they were a good football team.
Sure.
And they certainly are. I know you guys mentioned, we'll probably end up seeing them in the state finals. But, again, Garaway had a lot to be proud of. 6 years and making it to this game and beyond. That's very impressive.
Well, my man, great job. Great working with you again. And, maybe one day down the road we'll do it more often.
Sounds good to me. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, that's Josh Jarvis on the sidelines for Big Z Sports. That final trip to the sidelines brought to you by Hampshire Insurance. And, Robbie, like we mentioned, it's tough to see the season come to an end for any team. And you were on the end of it as a player, as a coach, and as was I as a player. But it's always tough, and those conversations being had right now in that huddle down there on the field are tough, are gut wrenching. But it's what life lessons, and you learn a lot from it.
You get life lessons. You get a brother. I mean, for a lifetime. I mean, they've made a lot of memories. So it's something you can't look past. I mean, they've made a lot of memories, and they'll always know what happened at Garaway High School.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like they're wrapping up here as we've kind of talked a little bit. I don't know if Coach Josh can get up there to coach and get a couple words in with him real quick, and we'll see if maybe we can, after all, catch up with Coach Wallach as the team dispersing a little bit. And let's see if Coach can looks like Josh has him. Josh, go ahead, bud.
All right, Coach, obviously not the outcome you were hoping for, but you got a heck of a group of seniors here that have won a lot of football games and done a lot of things for you. Tell me what this group means to you. I know you got a son in this group, and I know that's special for you. But just talk about this group of seniors.
Yeah, it is. It's a special group, obviously, with Jace being a part of it, and all the time and effort that these guys put in. It's rough, man. You never want it to end, but sometimes in life you get beat by a better man, and that's what happened tonight. We got beat by a better team, and these guys have nothing to hang their heads about. Like you said, they've won, heck, I don't know, however many games, 50-some games in their careers. And, a lot of seniors don't get to play 50 games total, and they've got 50 wins in their career or something really close to it. I'm sure it's I don't know if it's 50 or not, but just very proud of them, proud of their effort, proud of their determination, proud of their the way they leaded and worked their tails off when nobody really gave us a chance to do a whole lot this year. These guys fought, and they won 10 games 4 years in a row. So, just a special group, and very proud of them for sure.
Yeah, it absolutely is a special group. One thing that I was talking about earlier that we always see here at Garaway football games, we always got kids coming back that used to play for you. They're always coming back, and they want to be a part of that. Talk about how meaningful that is to you to have kids come on the sidelines and shake your hand. I just saw you talking to a couple former players here earlier.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I guess when you really look at it, it's a program, and it's, someday I'll look back at it, I'm sure, and be proud of, what we've accomplished here. But, right now, we'll take our 30 days off, and we'll get started again. But it means a lot to see the community support that we have, I got a lot of kids I coached on staff. I got, guys that are not now doctors and come in and be a part of our program. And, I mean, it's special. It really is. And is pretty proud. But like I said, someday I'll look back on it and enjoy it. It's a little rough to enjoy right now.
Understood. Well, hey, thanks for taking the time, Coach. Congratulations on a great year. Didn't end the way you wanted it to, but you're going to get after it in 30 days, like you said. Good luck.
Again, that's Coach Wallace. Coach Wallach, always gracious with his time with Big Z Sports, and we appreciate all the access he gives us. And Robbie, that's a hard one right there to watch him hug his son as he played his final game.
Yes, it's hard. It's very hard. I mean, I don't know what he's feeling right now. He's feeling a lot of emotions. So I mean, it's tough. But knowing he has another one coming up, gets to go through the program just like Jace did. So he gets 4 more years of this. So gets to coach his son, and it's a privilege to coach, probably coaching your son.
Oh, absolutely. And your final thoughts as there looks like the Conotton Valley just scored to take the lead.
No way.
22-21 in the fourth quarter. So,
oh boy,
there's hope alive.
There's hope, baby.
For next week, we'll see what happens. But if this is our final game of the year, because Indian Valley advanced.
Congratulations to the Braves.
Congratulations.
Second year in a row.
42-23 over New Lexington. It looks like they're going to take on
St. C.
St. C. They're up 35-21 in the fourth quarter. So we'll see if we'll get another game or not next week. But keep a lookout on the social media for Big Z Sports, and we'll let you know of what's going to happen here in week number 14. Of course, at least one game next Friday night for you in the regional championship game for the Indian Valley Braves. But your final thoughts on the game here tonight? I
mean, they ran into a different animal tonight. Garaway did, and South Range is no joke. They run the ball hard. They're a very sound, fundamental team, and hats off to Garaway. They gave it everything they had tonight. They threw in everything they had, and nothing to hang your hats about. So 30 days is going to come quick for Garaway Pirates, and you reload for next year. I mean, you get ready to go.
Absolutely. And again, final score here from Minerva High School, South Range 42, Garaway 14. Claxon Communications crew again of Evelyn Heyer and Casey Claxon doing a great job as always tonight for Big Z Sports. And my man, it was a great run here. We'll see if we get another one next week.
Yes.
Hopefully we do. And if Conotton Valley can hang on, we may be going to do some Division 7 regional championship game.
That'd be fun.
That would be a lot of fun, and we'll see if that comes to fruition.
I don't want to say it.
Okay.
I already got the location of the regional final game for Indian Valley.
You do? I do. You can tell us where's it at?
I'm going to put my money on it. It's going to be Zanesville.
Zanesville, okay.
Next week.
So Zanesville for Indian Valley as they advance here tonight. We'll cross our fingers. Hopefully Conotton Valley can hang on and win as they've come from behind here tonight. 21. They were down 21-7. They're up 22-21 now.
I think they were 20-point underdogs tonight too.
Yeah. So if they can come back and hang on to that, we may get another one next week.
Coach O'Hare, I've never talked to him.
He's a great dude.
Coach
is an awesome guy. So again, big final score here from Minerva. Garaway falls 42-14 for Josh Jarvis and Robbie Anderson. I'm Joe Geckler saying good night, Z Country.
Thanks for watching this Claxon Communications production of high school sports on the Big Z Sports YouTube channel. For the latest news and scores, follow Big Z Sports on Facebook, on Twitter @Big_Z Sports, and on Instagram. Don't miss any of the live stream coverage all season long by simply subscribing for free to Big Z Sports on our YouTube channel. For the best in high school sports coverage, there is only one Big Z Sports.